It's better. Here you go. I'm back, as Chucky said. So hopefully I might have fixed the sound problem. Somebody was saying that they couldn't hear the other side of it. But then I hunted around the office and I found a cable that will allow you to hear the sound better. Because what I'm doing, I've actually got my cell phone over here. That's going live on the internet, because when I was using my computer to go live on the internet, it was actually upsetting the recording and it started to get a bit jumpy. So with a bit of luck, we can get going. Now, I've done the first half of this recording, and now I'm starting to do the second half of the recording after dinner, and I'm a bit tired, and I've had a beer. Well, I've had 2 beers. So let's get into it. So I've got some really interesting stuff, because when I went out for dinner, one of my subscribers has sent me some information about what people were saying in the chat room, and all of a sudden a cable's not working. Why is that cable going? Where's that cable going? My stream deck stopped. Hold up, 1 minute please, caller. I need the stream deck. Stream deck. Do you know what a stream deck is? My stream deck has died. Please don't die. Stream deck is this thing here. Ooh. And I press buttons and I change scenes. It's really, really good. If you have never had one, they're really quite good. So let's have a look. Got that back how it was. Oh, there we go. Something's gone right. Must have knocked out the back. Alright, so I need to turn that on. I need to put that on. Oh, camera action. Now, yeah, so let's think. No, I can't go live, so this is the best way of going live. I just need to, something's not right here. Danny. Buttons aren't working. Really weird. The buttons are lighting up as I touch them. That hasn't done that before. I just press record. I better make this part 1 over here. So I'm just renaming a file. Part -1. I don't want to lose it. And now I've lost iPhone camera over here. I see what might be happening. All right, we've got that. Right, so we're back. We've got workshop mode, got browser mode, and that's all right. That's good. Okay, I think we're right. So we've got that. That's back on normal. Elephants, was that loud? If it's too loud, I don't know how to test how loud your sound is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump onto live. Oh, I won't be able to test it. Oh, yes, I will, because I've used one of these. This is called a TR3 cable. Very hard to find. And I just so happened to have 2 of them, one for the iPhone and one for that. So it's quite cool. All right, so I'm just going to have to test your sound first before we go live. I've got 3 people watching me. Sorry to be fluffing around. 2 of them, one for the iPhone and one for that. All right. So what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to have to put the computer onto recording mode so no one can ring me. Got 3 people watching me. Sorry to be fluffing around. All right, looking all right. Quite happy with that. I would like to tilt the camera a wee bit that way. Uh-oh, it's going to start echoing. All right, so what I want to do now is test the sound. So I'm going to go back and to listen to a recording. Yeah. All right.
All right.
I'll let you carry on. Sorry.
So the Ascension, that's all right. The Ascension Club ranks. So if you've got 100,000 in business volume on both your left and your right, you achieve Shiba. They will give you $1,000 in Shiba tokens.
It's going to be too loud.
Okay.
Shiba Inu.
Sorry?
Is that the original? Is that the one I invested in, Jim? Shibu. Right. It's not, is it?
All right. Oh, yeah.
So now I need to listen back and see what we sound like. Oh, all right, looking all right. Quite happy with that. I would like to tilt the camera a wee bit that way. Uh-oh, it's going to start echoing. All right, I'm listening to see what we sound like. What I'm going to do now is test the sound. So I'm going to go back and to listen to a recording. Yeah. All right. I'll let you carry on. Sorry.
So the Ascension, that's all right. The Ascension Club ranks. If you've got 100,000 in business volume on both your left and your right, you achieve Shiba. They will give you $1,000.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so I'll turn that sound off. I've got the sound going. We're all good to go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get back into it now. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start recording. Microphone in place. Problem here though, I'm in the center. I've got my lights on. We're good. All right, glasses, action. Make sure the hair's all right. Got to look good for the camera. Oh, now the idea is I have a chat box. So before we start recording, I'm going to say hello. I am recording the second part of the recording. Hold it, recording from WAAS. And you'll see that's the chat box. And that should pop up. Boom! We've got 3 people listening. We had 35 in here the other day, which I was amazed that you guys want to watch me do this, but it's going to be a wee bit more interactive now because I'm actually going to be talking back and forth. You're not going to see it until I render it overnight when I go to bed and upload it in the morning. But by then I'll get up and there'll be another video there from, what's his name? I've got to rehearse. See, I'm dyslexic. So when I'm doing this sort of stuff, I've got to think, Chavez. I got to remember his name. Chavez. It's got to roll off, but I have to keep remembering it. It's just absolutely crazy. All right, so we're all good. We're good. All the volume's good. Lighting good. I wonder if I need more light. I might just put this one down a bit. 1 second, please, caller. What's that going to look like? 58. Turn it down a bit now. 50. Good. All right, so let's start recording. We're recording. Clicker for sound. Did you miss me? I'm back. Had dinner, had my beer. Well, had 2 actually. It was absolutely awesome. So we're going to continue where we left off, which you guys will be a split second. And we're at the part now where people are doing question and answers. From memory, I think we got to the stage where we had 3 people ask questions. And Ian, is it I-A-I-N Rush? I haven't seen him before, but with a smirky look on his face, I'm going to assume he's one of the ones that are one of the leaders. And we've already had Tracy, who is every single time there's a meeting happening, these guys are the first people to speak. And it's like they groom the tone in the room. And then we had Mario, the hyperdriver, who's actually an Uber driver living at home in his mum's bedroom. That's what I always say anyway. Maybe not. But why I mention him is these guys are placed in the audience to get as I said, they groom the room. And people don't, when you've watched probably, 2,000, 3,000 hours of these videos, and every meeting, 85% of the people that get a chance to talk in the room are part of the scam. And this is a scam. So I'm not going to go on too much. I'm just going to unplug something. So now let's carry on and listen to the next speaker. And what I'm going to do as we go, one of my subscribers gave me questions that they were asking in the chat, and they've given me a whole lot of screenshots. And one of the best screenshots I saw is something I said earlier on. Why don't they actually get the Bitcoin that is in the Vault Horizon, if they have it, which I don't believe they have anything. I reckon the Bitcoin will be stolen by Sam. But if they do have the money that they allege in there, why don't they give the community the option to sell all the Bitcoin now before it goes to $100 a coin and have a percentage system and give people the option if they want to leave the money or take the money? Because I'm sure if they got a big piece of pie and chopped it all into 1,000 pieces and distributed evenly between the community would be quite happy about that. But they're not going to get that choice, are they? No, because this is a scam. It's designed to take your USDT, and that's exactly what they are doing. So let's listen and see what other insightful things I will learn along the way. Now, remember, I haven't watched this video. You're watching it with me. So let's continue.
Thank you. G?
Hurry up. Ask a question. Tammy Jackson,
Question,
obviously.
G?
Tammy Jackson come back in to coach or manipulate Chavez.
Brent?
Yes. My question, sorry about that. My question, part of it has been answered. And so I understand from Chavez that He's saying that nothing is lost, but for those of us who did not, who have funds in the income wallet, that is lost.
Can anyone see where this lady is? I cannot see where she's talking from.
There isn't any recouping of that, if I'm understanding correctly.
Yes, of course. So again, it's like if they have not pulled money out of the system
Oh, sorry, guys.
at all, and the funds are there in their income wallet, right? So let's say you deposited $100 and you made $30 right now, and you did not withdraw. So your current standing of the 1x is $100. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You did not withdraw from the smart contract. See, Brent, it's very easy, because what I'm going to do is I have taken 10 days. In these 10 days, I'm submitting all the data. Since I was not the 100% in charge, I also need to verify everything, because I'm taking the responsibility 100%. So I will submit all the transactions, wallet addresses with the internal transactions to the chain link for the audit of the proof of reserve, so that 30% that goes in the proof of reserve is complied, right? So every transaction, Brent, every transaction will be validated on the chain. So don't worry. The 1x will be displayed as per the right calculation.
Don't worry.
On your dashboard. Just give me some time, because I need to work and make sure that it's intact. It is not.
Every time these guys ask you for anything, I've been watching these, as I said, for a long time, and I'm sure you can appreciate that. They always say they want time. 48 hours ago, Chavez said that he was going to go away and he's going to do an audit and he's going to be totally transparent and show you guys. Now, what's happened, he's come back with a new PowerPoint presentation. He's going to rinse and repeat and start this Ponzi scheme up again. He's got, is it 9? They said 9 leaders that we don't know the names of, who are going to help coach him and push him. So he's been pushed out on the stage to talk to the community. And this is what he's got to say. And as I said, you can have a look at these. One of my subscribers has sent me some notes that people were writing in the last chat meeting. And the very one, the proof of the reserve should go to the conversation ship. I think I said that right. Excuse me if I didn't. But anyway, you get what I mean? Exactly what I'm saying. If they've got money, why keep it in a Vault Horizon for another 395 days? Why not give it back to the community that have been theoretically stolen from and let them choose what to do with the money? Who said that 9 people... Because at the end of the day, the money in the safe is yours. That's what they're telling you. So why can't you have it back if you want to? And why do they have to hold you for ransom? Tell him, because there's no money in the vault. There's no proof that there's any Bitcoin there. And if there is, prove me wrong. And then why, if there is, let's just say I am wrong, why is only one man got control of it? This guy, Chavez, nice guy. He's a paid person. He's a paid employee. Just like Garrett, who came on and talked to me last night in the last video. He said that he got paid $5,000 a month. And he was put out as the owner of VidiLook. And he had left nearly 3 months prior. So this guy's a paid employee. He claims 100% control of the Vault Horizon. And Garrett said there's a saying in the industry... my key, was it? My crypto, my key, my key, my crypto. So the person that's got the crypto key is the owner of the crypto. My key, my crypto. I think that was it. I'm not a crypto guy. But you know what I'm getting at? So why has one guy got all the control all of a sudden? Why was Sam's name all over We Are Satoshi as the owner? And he said, I am, We Are Satoshi is Sam. And then all of a sudden, he doesn't have any control, but puts an employee in charge of it. It just does not make sense at all. None of this makes sense. It's a crock. All right, so that was something else. I'm just going to go through these while I'm on my high horse. Present the proof of Sam's resignation. Yeah, has Sam just been... Oh, poor Sam. Poor Sam's just lost his company and the worker has just come and stole it and the 9 leaders... But remember, go back to the Sam is done video. Watch that I managed to jump into a Zoom meeting and listen to the leaders talk. They openly said numerous times, 4 times, they said they're running a scam. In their own meeting, they admit they're running a scam. And Sam said, I can keep bringing out programs and keep scamming people. They don't know this recording was broadcasted at the time. It was a secret meeting and I got in there. So these guys know they're running a scam and this is all part of it. Do not trust Tammy Jackson. Do not trust Tracy. Do not trust Carl, who's actually asleep, fast asleep. Look at him, fast asleep in this meeting. It's just absolutely crazy. Now this Carl guy, and I've said it 4 times in this meeting, I had a couple from Australia ring me. They put $50,000 in Hyperverse. They've been out for lunch with Carl. Carl told them that there was an investment opportunity. You guessed it, VAV. They put in 3,000 American, $4,880 Australian. And they rang him up the other day and said, hey, look, we can't withdraw our money. You said we could be able to get it out straight away. And we said, we put our money in, we take it out straight away, and then the rest of it grows and they'll do something with it later on. Never, ever was anything going to happen. He said, oh, well, if you're stuck for money, I can loan you $1,200. And they thought, oh, if he offered that, I'll say no. Anyway, they never did say yes. They should have got the $1,200 they had up for offer. But when they paid that money, they put it into an Australian bank account. Rhino is the name of the company. And I've got the name. If you want it, just email me. I'll give you the PDF of the bank transfer. I'll give you the company deeds. They have what looks like to have put the money in their own bank account for VAV membership. No doubt, smelt a bit of a rat, probably gave them access to their own VAV account. Here's Carl in here, fast asleep, as a leader, running the Anzac group in Australia. So he's part of Yvonne Henry, he's part of Kate Longley, and he's part of George. I always forget George's last name. So these guys are discussing bottom feeders. And remember, these are placed amongst the people to keep the mojo up. So let's just go there. So I'm just going to go through the rest of these while we're here. I don't really understand the phase 2. And often Sharvis says this was all part of... Sharvis actually said that this is all part of the bigger plan and they're staying on target. So where is the 68 billion allocated for marketing budget? 68 billion? I don't think you've got that quite right, mate. Budget only comes from new customers. I don't understand that. I thought there was $240 million for the marketing budget, which now they're going to start off again. And what else have we got? Chavez, can you tell us where Sam is? We'd all like to know that. Probably in prison now. Has he gave the same promise? Yes, Sam gave exactly the same promise that Chavez has given us. We've heard it all before. This is stupid. I can't read very well, so I'll give it a go. Pamela Love said, we was not only making 2% fee to pay for VideoLook payback, he had his income rewards for being the very top yes. So he was talking about how, I don't know, I think they're talking about how the pyramid's structured. Sam was already at the top of the pyramid, so anyone that signed up underneath him, he would have also got the rewards, not only just the 2%. I think that's what Pam's saying. And there's a screenshot of the room with Carl sleeping. Mary, Chavez, can you tell us where Sam is? As he gave... oh, no, sorry, I've doubled up here. Anyway, I think we've covered it. I haven't done it very good. The disappearing expert Sam Lee Beans, and you're becoming a boss in one day. Yeah, that's right. Sam leaves, and all of a sudden, Chavez is the new tech guy, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. So let's carry on anyway. Whoops, wrong window. Try that one.
Not a very tough job, but I don't want to mess this up. I want
already
to
have, mate. You shouldn't have come
properly,
back.
Because this is required. Talking about order.
Order.
Yes. Gina.
Awesome. Thank you. My question is, since we've already purchased the...
So Gina, I haven't seen her before. I don't think she's one of the leaders. So she's probably one of the peasants that have invested her hard-earned money. Hopefully she hasn't got herself in too much debt for doing so.
mining packages. Are we gonna have to repurchase those again?
No.
That's
No?
it. My question's answered. Thank you.
Welcome.
So,
No.
Barb's Meta.
Good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
morning. For someone who had deposited, let's say $500, and they withdrew $600, what does that mean? How does that stand?
What did she do? She put in $500 and withdrew $600, so she's already up in the game by $100.
I'm sorry.
Oops.
If someone deposited $500 into WAS, and they've been signing up people and they made money and they've withdrawn $600, how does that stand?
Just about the perfect customer, really, isn't it? You give them $500, and now you've brought in new people who've probably invested something similar, and she's made $100 for her efforts. I mean, that's the perfect scenario, really. Look at Chavez. Wonder what he's going to say. I'm going to leave it on big screen so you can have a look at his facial expressions, and also look at Tammy Jackson when she comes in. She's as hard as a plank.
They have made more than that, but
they haven't been paid it.
The WAS tokens are there, right? So
wake up, Carl. Carl's sleeping. See him over there? Whoops, over there. There, Carl. Wake up. Wake up.
So on the 1x, there will be nothing, right?
Of course, they have made more than their whole.
Oh, so it's all about making your money back, not actually making a profit as they promise. This is the bit that really annoys the crap out of me. And so they're doing you a favor by giving you your money back because they promised you it would work, even though you probably listened to that disclaimer, right? Oh yeah, did you listen to it?
Since it's like it's guaranteeing your 1x. So
okay, no, answered. My second question, sorry. If I want to change my upline in the new project, is that possible?
No, it's the same lineage, but you can create a new account, no problem. But please don't ask these questions, Babs. I will not allow this kind of.
Oh, he's a dictator. Go for it, Chavez. Show your power.
Change.
Tech provider.
And this kind of.
Next, he'll be doing cocaine and getting drunk every night and posting everything on Telegram all day long.
Chaotic adjustments which cause problem and cross recruitments. There will be strict rules against cross recruitments moving forward, and the accounts will be straight away banned if found. I'm really very sorry, but in the last.
Oh, somebody's clapping. Oh, we've got a clapper. The one lady just above me over there. She's clapping.
2 days, my team had no work. So they were, I'm sorry to announce this, but I have to, since, it's important for you all to know this.
That you are getting scammed once again if you do anything with this company. And Chavez has only been gone for 24 hours and he's always laying down the law. Where's Sam and why didn't he take the money? And how come he gave Chavez control of the Bitcoin that's in the Vault Horizon? Has anyone stopped to think that they might be bluffing that there's money in the Vault Horizon? And if they have, why don't they give it to the people who want their money back? Why don't they use the what do they call that thing when you've got the asset that they have to pay back the deficit that they have? And remember, no one's lost any money here.
My team was just finding people on Telegram, those people who were spreading the negative messages against we are all Satoshi.
Oh my God, no, really? There was people out there spreading negative messages? Oh, that's terrible. Did they ask questions you didn't like and because of that, and you didn't want to answer them, they're called negative people. Maybe they were the clever people and you just want people to be blindly led as you walk them off a cliff once again.
And we found their Telegram accounts, we got their IP, and we reverse searched if they have a We Are All Satoshi account or not, and we took their username and banned those 130 accounts.
Powerful.
So, if there will be any news of cross recruitment, there will be rules, the terms will be published everywhere, it will not be tolerated in any circumstances. Be it big leader, small leader, anyone in this whole community. If we find cross recruitment, the user will
Do you know what Mark
damned.
said before we got there? No, they took him to the hospital and they all.
Okay.
Carolyn, is that you?
All right. Okay, we're just
that
taking
voice.
one question. Okay, Iris.
Hi, Fred. Good evening. I never started in WAS, so I never participated in also not Bitcoin 2.0. So if I want to start this and continue with this or start building with this, what do I do now then?
Do you have an upline?
Or you got to have an upline, lady.
Yes, I have an upline, but
lucky you, eh?
Yeah, just start after the 8th of September.
Wake up, Carl.
I can start.
I'm sorry?
My question is, in the Bitcoin show, can mining?
Your voice is breaking.
Yep. We can break your voice for you.
Yes, I was cut off.
There's an elephant in the room.
Can you hear me again?
No.
Can I start in the mining 2.0, or do I have to start with a normal package?
No. With just the miners, there will be no normal packages available.
Oh, really?
Okay. So you can only start now with the mining packages.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. That's it.
Thanks, Iris.
Who's next?
Go
Who's
ahead,
the next victim?
Lindsay.
Oh, Tammy, hard-faced, blank-faced
All right,
Tammy, eh?
Thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you, Chavez.
If you listen to anyone who talks in these rooms and they start off with thank you, they're on the payroll, all right?
So my question is about the proof of reserve. You made mention about the fact that you're expecting the...
Look at Chavez's face right now. He knows he's lying. They know they're bluffing. Sam would not have given Chavez the keys to the Vault Horizon, and if there's any crypto in there worth anything, they should have given it back to the community. It's not rocket science, kids. It's DHEX science.
And then secondly, how do you intend to guarantee the proof of reserve that will give us confidence that at the 500 days, we are going to have our Bitcoin released out to our wallet?
This is going to be good. Now, remember, you had a guarantee, and I think I've actually got, or maybe I shut it down, but we did have the PDF open, and they had a guarantee last time. So they're just going to use the same guarantee again. Is that okay? Because the last guarantee didn't mean shit, and the next guarantee will not mean shit either. So you're shit up the creek with a paddle, without a paddle. So you're just going to sink or drift down the river merrily as you lose your money. You know what I'm saying? You got that? All right, then. Just thought I'd share that with you.
Thank you.
So for this purpose only, I have decided without any request. The leaders did not request. Okay.
Who's the leaders? Tell us who the leaders are.
They did not say a word, but I want
Are there any
to
leaders?
hand over the co-ownership of proof of reserve with the key leaders.
The key leaders. Does that give you peace of mind? The key leaders, the government, the people that got voted in by the people. Or do they just get together and go, we'll be the leaders and we'll just steal all the money out of the Vault Horizon, if there's any?
The leaders who hit Bitcoin Club, in future, they will get co-ownership of the multi-sig wallet that will hold all the Bitcoins.
They just get co-ownership of the Vault Horizons that one day is going to be worth trillions and billions. I just can't get over that, guys and girls.
And currently, we will start with the top leaders. So the ownership is not just mine.
But you have 100% control over that vault. You said you've got the keys to that crypto wallet that holds those Bitcoins, and you were getting paid probably $5,000 a month like Garrett was working for Sam, and you're going to make a a good ethical decision and you're going to release that back to the people, or you're going to release it back to them in a token that's worth shit, well, it will die, because they're trying to bring up their own Bitcoin, aren't they, really? The Vault Horizon is the question. Is there any money in the Vault Horizon? There's no money in the Vault Horizon. And why would he hand it over to the other leaders? He's just a fun-loving guy.
But with the community, with the leaders. And I'm just one. And there will be 9 more people in the multi-sig wallet.
Who?
So you can be rest assured. I won't run away with the Bitcoins. I could have at this point, but I chose not to.
Well, you're a good boy. So you were thinking about it then?
Sorry, my hand was up from something previous and I didn't realize I don't have a question.
Naughty boy.
Deborah, Charlie. Just a few more questions.
Yeah, you please.
Yeah, no problem. We have time.
Okay. I guess Deborah doesn't have a question.
We ask the questions from the people who are with video.
Oh, I see.
Only.
Okay.
If you're hiding and you're not using your video, I do like the guy that's called Zoom user. We can see his nostril hairs. Carl, wake up, Carl. What are you doing, mate? You're still asleep. How embarrassing. Everyone looks very happy in here, don't they?
She turned her video off. All right. Will.
Come on, Jackie.
Will.
Don't you love the way that Jackie's got her hair and she's stretched it right up and she's got no wrinkles? Hey, I'm not I get told off sometimes because of my comments. I'm not here to be nice to scammers, okay? I just thought I'd let you know that now. Sorry, Jackie, no disrespect. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Tammy Jackson. Oh, no disrespect to you, love.
Hagnar.
Here we go. Come on, somebody give it to these guys.
Well, thank you. No question.
Oh, okay. Blurry face. Was he on a dial-up
If you don't have
modem?
a question, then put your hands down.
If you don't have a question, put your hands down.
Okay, Sandeep.
They're up.
Who's in charge here? The guy with the keys to the Vault Horizon or Tammy Jackson? Who do you think it is?
Put them down. Who do you want to take?
Sandeep Maitri.
Yeah, hello, Chavez. Thank you. Thank you for all that you have done for the community. There is one question. How do you ensure liquidity for Bitcoin 2.0?
He can't.
It's not required. It's Bitcoin. From the day one, you will mine, and it is an energy comes out through burning gas fee, just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin comes out after
it just comes out
spending electricity on the miner.
He is making this up as he goes. So you guys are going to mine crypto. I assume he's thinking that he's going to mine his own token. Now, I assume it's not on the blockchain, and I assume that there's no gas fees to pay, and I assume he's making this up as he goes.
Mines a Bitcoin. That will be covered in the training.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you.
Leaders might help you put that together, mate.
Right. Thanks, Sandeep. BJ?
Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Chavez, nice job. Quick question. I know there's a lot of people here. So if you had money in your withdrawal wallet before, is that gone or?
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Your money has been given to Uncle Sam. Remember I did a video, Uncle Sam wants your data? Well, I needed to extend that video a little bit. And I actually needed to say, Uncle Sam, what's your money as well? Uncle Sam is probably in a prison in Dubai right now, and he's disappeared for 48 hours. Wonder if we'll ever see him in another Zoom meeting. He'll come back after Chavez. He'll say, Chavez, you took all my crypto. You had the keys to my Vault Horizon. I trusted that you were a good guy, and now you've taken it. Anyway, I'm being silly. Just thought I'd let you know. All right, your money's gone, mate. Sorry about that, BJ. Is it BJ? A funny name.
Still going to be there.
All right, this question's already been answered.
Don't ask it twice, mate. Pay attention, all right?
Go ahead, CJ.
Hi, Chavez.
Hello.
I would like to ask if my upline is not purchasing the mining package, can I still participate?
No.
Yes, you have an account, right?
Everyone can participate. You just need to put fresh USDT into the next system that we are going to come up with in a few days' time, and then everything will be back to normal. And that means you'll just be losing your money as per normal. It's okay.
With I don't have WAS, I have Stable Down.
Okay, then
isn't Stable Dell's Sam's, or is he gone now?
with weare Satoshi, you need to.
What about the KYC details? Are they safe? Because Sam's gone, and I gave him my passport, driver's license, home address, tax number, first name, last name, phone number, and email. Is that information safe with Sam, the guy that you were working with for the last 12 months? Or is Sam going to hand that over? Or do I not need KYC details? Or have you guys not thought of that? Or are you working with Sam? Is Sam actually running this from the back now and you decided to get him off the camera? I think that's the truth of it, isn't it? Sam's going to come back and go, I was kidding. I was in a holiday in a prison in Dubai and I needed the guys to step up. So I put 9 people in charge of my business and made out Chavez was the new tech guy.
Yeah, this is the challenge. So tomorrow I will come up with a solution.
Oh, make one up. He's been working on this for the last 2 years. He's been thinking about how this is going to play out. He's been pushing it, ringing another bell for the last 12 months. And all of a sudden he said, this strategy goes back 2 years, and he implemented it all, well, not quite all, in the last 48 hours. And now he's got 9 people helping him. He's like a wee puppet on a piece of string. Let's call him Pinocchio.
For the people who just have stable DAO account and their upline is not ready to work. Okay, I will give solution tomorrow. Please attend the Zoom tomorrow.
Okay.
And you will cover the how much are we getting for the mining as well?
Nothing.
Tomorrow?
Oh, everything.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's no problem.
Okay. Go ahead, Jintendra.
Hi, Chavez. Hi, Timmy. I'm really glad, after such a setback, we are still able to, go ahead with the project. So thank you for that. My only question is, Chavez told that, we can start mining and this will be, mining coins and we can swap it. Yeah. So is it like when we say Bitcoin 2.0, so is it exactly Bitcoin, same Bitcoin, or it's like a different token that will be mining?
So it's a new token that we will be mining.
Oh my God, a new token. Now, please, please, please go to wewe.Satoshi. Go to their YouTube videos and go down about, 2 months ago and just look how versed Chavez was at coaching you into having no worries about this whole platform. And you will notice a real big shift in his demeanor. And he is lying through his teeth. He is making this up. He has been pushed out on the stage to address the audience. He does not have any idea. They do not have any money, but now they don't want to lose the community because they want to scam you again. And now we'll have to come up with a pet name for Chavez. Shovel your shit. Shovel your shit to Chavez. All right, is that any good?
Just like Bitcoin, working on the same roadmap, and then there will be a swap in real time with USDT and Bitcoin. So,
and what will be? And do we know what will be the value of that new coin if we swap?
Nothing.
So how much?
Zero.
One coin. How much that will fetch us?
Nothing.
It's decentralized, 100% decentralized. I also don't know. We'll mine together.
And he doesn't know, and he's got 100% control of the company. He is the new tech provider, and he does not know the answer to that question.
Like Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto had no idea that it would be, at this price. So,
got it. Thank you, Chavez. Thanks.
You're welcome. Omar.
One more? Doubt it. There'll be more.
Not able to unmute?
I believe not connected to an audio.
He's got his microphone there. All right, Ruthie.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for the presentation. You did say that our 1x will show up on the dashboard. So if it just stays there, what's going to happen? How are we going to utilize the 1x?
It's just a game of Monopoly. And I feel sorry for these people because this is what I call the peasants. The peasants do everything they're told to do and they don't question the leaders because they're too scared to, because if they do, they get told off and for being positive. Now, I'm assuming that this lady does not have hundreds and hundreds of dollars to throw into crypto to lose it every couple of weeks or a couple of months as these Ponzi schemes fall over. So this lady could have actually even borrowed money out of her mortgage to put money into this because a friend or a family member told her that this is a good opportunity. And now she's realizing that she's hoping that these guys are not lying, dirty, disgusting scammers, even though I have them on video saying that they are. And you know what I'm saying? Not good.
You, according to the rules, you cannot utilize. You will just cash out in Bitcoins when the proof of reserve matures. So it will be sitting there.
Okay, Vincent?
Hi.
All right, just before this guy goes, I want you guys
I'm going to be very public
to listen to this video.
You are because now. I have to be. I have to continue to communicate the same thing to the public because you guys as leaders, unfortunately,
failed him.
Do not communicate all the information. And you know, to be honest, I understand that, you know, you guys have a community because you guys are honest, but you guys also do exactly what I do. You guys compartmentize information.
Right.
So, you know, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Let's have a look at some of the people in
and
this
then
room,
suddenly Garrett releases another thing, which is, you know, a bounce check.
Hey, Tham.
Okay.
Hi, Tham. How are you, Tham? I'm Danny, a.k.a. the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger.
This is already...
Okay, so you've got... I'm just breaking into this meeting. I just really want you to understand the importance of this very meeting. This is a leadership meeting I hacked into on Zoom before they run the actual leadership meeting. So this is like the criminal network behind this. This was the last time I've seen Sam on the video. So in here, he's talking about how you compartmentalize things, all right? So first of all, we heard of Mario, the hyperdriver. Now, he was in this meeting originally, and if I do this right, this is him. I couldn't believe he was actually in here. So he is one of the crooked criminals, knowing that Sam is running a Ponzi scheme scam blatantly, and he was just in there a few minutes ago actually telling people, asking them sort of a semi-serious question to make it look like he's one of the innocent people that are wanting information, but he is one of the bad guys. And he's been through Hyperverse, Hyperfun, Hypernation, Hypercosmo. He was always in the leadership meetings of Kalpesh Patel and Keith Williams, and they're just disgusting. So this is some of the worst stuff here. Let's push play, sorry.
But to lead them down the next scam or create opportunities where I make 2% of deposits, right? Where it goes into something real. Buying and holding Bitcoin is real.
So
I can't express myself because I have a gag order. It's called an NDA.
No, you have not.
Okay?
Who with?
Except on the other side, they've been with me too long, so they know what I'm capable of.
Uh-huh.
Garrett doesn't know what I'm capable of.
Oh, he does.
He thinks I just go around playing in the dirt and just, you know, do weird shit. Because, you know, billionaires need to have a fucking suit.
You haven't, not a billionaire, mate. You've got a travel ban.
Sorry,
because you can't
I know
pay
you,
$1 million.
some of you guys have angel ears.
You're going to be locked up.
But you know
Come
what?
visit you in prison, you idiot.
He's been very public with these accusations.
All right.
And you know what?
What? So this is the real dumb thing. Gareth rung me up, talked to me for an hour 20. Go watch the video, listen to the truths about Sam. Garrett comes across pretty authentic. I'm not taking sides, but a lot of the things that Garrett said, even if Garrett was making up 90% of it, there's truth that rings bells all the way through it. How can he sit there and say these words? Listen to them again.
But to lead them down the next scam
Lead them down the next scam.
Or create opportunities where I make 2% of deposits.
So he's telling his leaders, not leadership, he's telling his leaders to create opportunities where he gets his 2%. He's kind of threatening them if they want to carry on, they need to pay him. All right, so then it got really heated at one point where this guy here, and I'm not going to play this again. You go watch the video if you really care. If you don't care and you just think Danny's full of shit, then don't watch my videos, because I spend a lot of time trying to warn you guys, but I've got hard-hitting evidence right there. Half an hour hijacked leadership meeting with Sam Lee telling everyone that he's a scammer, and no one's questioning the fact. They all know he's a scammer. All right, now the other video I've got is, I want to show you something pretty cool too, by the way, while we're there. Press... I think it's press.co.nz. Yep. Okay, so this is our national newspaper. See the Apollo FinTech. The court in the paper today, an American businessman tried to gag a Christchurch scam buster. Me! Yes! And here's the article telling about how this guy got a scolding from the judge. And here I am doing my thing. So this is in the national paper and also my local, the Press, which is the Christchurch paper. I was on the cover of the article today, which is absolutely brilliant. So that was really exciting. So I really do appreciate the support I get from my community. Clicked over 5,000 subscribers. That was fantastic. But if you really want to support me, make sure you do subscribe, hit the bell and be notified when new videos come out. But more importantly, if you hit that thumbs up on this video or any video watching of me, it tells Google you like my content and they send it out to the masses. Because I'm a scam buster, I have a lot of the friggin' scammers putting the thumbnail down. That's not helping. But if you can outweigh them with these arrows by thumbing up, it's great. And providing a comment, because I always reply personally. So if you go, I'm just going to show you a couple of videos that I really strongly encourage you to have a look at. And so in here, along the top line, briefly, Garrett rang me up last night, talked to me for an hour. I recorded the conversation. Go listen to that one. This video here is the edited version of the one next door. So they're both basically the same. The one here of Mario talking, you've just seen him in this very meeting that I'm doing a talk over on. You can see he's in the leadership team. He is a criminal and he is providing scams. He's working with Sam and he's in there interlaced, looking like he's one of the investors when he's not. He's in the leadership team. You've got Garrett's original phone call to me that was an hour 22 minutes long. I recorded him. He didn't know he was recording. And then after trying to convince him to come on and do a story with me, I released it. And now he's quite happy to come on here. You've got Sam lying about this one here that I've just got my mouse on at the moment. You've got Sam lying about having thousands of staffs, doing a walkthrough, pointing out 8 different buildings that he leases. He was also saying at one stage he was a billionaire. You've got Sam claiming in this video about VidiLook train wreck, and he's going to come in and save the day. Garrett undoes all that by simply saying he got paid out $55,000 from by Sam. Sam used the super wallet address of VidiLook. And then he also claimed that Garrett was the owner of VidiLook. It wouldn't make sense for Garrett to be paid out from VidiLook. Garrett's got a contract that's saying that he was a paid consultant, getting paid $5,000 a month. He left 3 months ago. Conrad left 3 weeks ago. Straight after Conrad left, they started up VidiLook 2 and re-released it and did a cash grab. You've got VAV, where they did this stupid cash grab where people got their money out on day one and they keep taking people's money, and now they've locked it all up, claiming that it was all in the same wallet. So if you want to carry on investing in these scams and you think that you are going to get your 1 times reward back, please do not listen to it. As I've said, and I'm going to say it for the 5th time, Carl, who is sleeping, I've got to turn my camera on, don't I? Carl, who was sleeping right above my head, it took $3,000 from a couple in Australia. They rang me up. They showed me the bank transaction. It went in, he stole their money, and he tells them that he invested in VAV for them, and he literally stole their money. And here he is sleeping in this meeting. He is a scammer. There's 4 of them: Yvonne Henry, Kate Longley, and then you also got George, and he's lucky I can't remember his last name, and they're all scammers. So I'll let you carry on. I'm going to duck away to the loo for a second. if this starts up again?
Just a question. I see we still have introducer kickbacks and booster kickbacks and check match bonus. But if the packages don't continue, we only do we get it on what? Can you boost up your mining package?
You can buy multiple in one account. I will train it. Don't worry. I will train the community from tomorrow onwards. Don't worry about. If you have any questions about mining and compensation model, come tomorrow. Training starts from tomorrow.
Exactly. Nina?
I would like to just know what we have right now today in our vault, in our WAS tokens. Will that change or will that move on with these packages?
It will move on with these packages.
Good.
That question was also asked. Answered. Come on, guys, listen, all right? We don't need to have duplicate questions.
I think she's a bit cheeky, though, telling you guys off. You know, like you're naughty people when you're the investors. Can you imagine, what about customer service? I mean, you guys are investing in this company and she's telling you how to act like your little robots.
It's going to go over again tomorrow. We'll be on again tonight to go over the same thing so that you can see it again. I know it's a lot of information to process, and we all really want to get it. But when you're here, we have to make sure that we listen so that we can, get the understanding and not have the same questions asked over again. Go ahead, Kevin.
Thank you so much, everybody. Chavez. I'm just curious as to, is there any way that maybe if some people are struggling so much that they would like to sell their Bitcoin at whatever the price is currently, if there's any way that you could maybe semi-liquidate for those people?
Brilliant question. Finally, someone who's asking a decent question, and that is the best question I've heard so far. Brilliant question, mate. Why, if he has total control, if he's listening to the people, then if those Bitcoins in the Vault Horizons, 30% of the money that you invested goes into that Vault Horizon, going by what they're saying, not what I'm saying, then that is a brilliant question. Why can't you give everybody 30% of their money that they invested back straight away if they want it? Why do you have to hold the purse strings? There's no reason for you to hold the purse strings, Chavez. Give the people the money back if you're not. But the truth of the matter is there's no money in the Vault Horizon, and you were meant to be providing us an audit, a trail, transparency in 48 hours. Well, the time is up. And now what you've just done a rinse and repeat new Ponzi scheme, telling people that they will need to invest new money, and you don't have your marketing budget that you had originally. You had a $240 million marketing budget that you waited until it went empty before you even squawked about it.
Ahead of the 500 days.
I understand that, but rules are rules.
No. Everything, all the rules have been busted. And there's no reason why you own the company. You're in 100% control of this company. So you can do whatever you like. Is that not correct?
And since the top leadership will be the owner, co-owner of the proof of reserve.
Owner, what is it? I thought you were 100% in control. You have the keys. That means you're in charge, right?
So once everyone is up with the co-ownership and it is done by the vote, you can vote out that you want the proof of reserve to be liquidated.
Yes. Now you're talking. How did we vote? I bet you anything you like, anything at all, that if you asked your community if they would like to liquidate the money in the vault, they would say yes. He's looking very sheepish.
But especially we cannot do.
Now, Tammy Jackson, who's in charge here, has pushed Chavez out on the stage to talk to the audience. She pops up every time that he starts saying something like this. He is on a tight piece of rein. He cannot move without her. He can't fart with her not smelling it. Ugh, yuck.
Wait for one user.
Flaw?
Oh, hello. Hi, I'm from Mexico. Hello, Chavez. I was just wondering, like you said, I did ask for a loan to the bank and I need to pay this month. Will we be able to get some money or no?
Oh, mate, I feel so sorry for this lady. Chavez, how do you sleep at night, you scumbag? I don't care if you think Chavez is a good guy. I don't care. He's probably a paid employer. He'll be shitting his pants about now. But how do you feel when people have invested money they can't afford to? I know you guys say only invest money you're prepared to lose. Isn't that the dumbest statement ever? Really? I mean, do people invest money they're prepared to throw into the street just for the hell of it? And what gives you guys the right to take people's money in the first place?
So I'm trying, but this month means August.
No, this month means September.
September, yes. So
you'll be able to make money every 10 minutes. That's what he said about half an hour ago.
Do you have a minor subscription already?
Yeah, just a little one of $50 I was going to get.
Jesus, $50, lady. Did you get a loan for $50?
My withdrawal to buy more.
Okay,
but
so after 8, you all will start making money. Don't worry.
No, Chavez. That is not correct. If what he's actually saying on the 8th of September, I'm assuming he's meaning September, that you will start making money, right? So it's in 7 days' time. He's going to come up with a miracle plan. You'll need to put a little bit of USDT in there. But what he's actually saying there, kids, is that you will be able to look on your phone and see the money you're making. Just like everyone that just lost all the money, all of a sudden, the community decided they didn't trust or didn't like Sam, and they withdrew all the money and bankrupted the company within minutes. And they've stripped out all the bank money. There's nothing left at all. It's all gone. Bye-bye. All the money's gone, and Sam's disappeared. All right. And now he says that you will make money on the 8th of September. Let's just translate that. That actually means that you'll be able to look on your phone and see the money. It's like playing a game of Monopoly. Do not give him any more money. This lady's just lost another $50. How much money are you going to lose just to have a bit of a flutter? Because don't forget, you're using the money that you can afford to throw away.
Okay.
Somebody wake up Carl. Somebody wake up Carl. Carl's asleep again.
Kim.
Hi, thank you. So the Stardust packages we have now, do they get converted into a miner?
No.
Okay, so the Stardust packages stay where we are because we're already in the lineup of our team, and then we just attach a miner to that.
Yes. Everyone can attach a miner.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm actually on YouTube Live, and people are listening to me record this, and they're asking questions. So if you are on YouTube Live, hi, thanks for tuning in. But by all means, ask me to ask questions or say things that you want to know.
Hi, Travis. Very simple question. The Bitcoin 2.0, is it the same as the one that is already launched in the CoinMarketCap? Or this is another thing?
No, it's going to be a new thing. Sam's in control of that. I'm just guessing. Everything's new. We're starting over. This is called rinse and repeat. It's kind of like when you have a real muddy cloth and it's got bits of food all over it, and there's like onion skins and there's dried curdling milk in it, and you wash it all out and you wash it all out and you rinse it and you put soap on it and you make it all brand new and you shake it all off, and then you've got a brand new cloth to get dirty again. Are you going to be involved in the new bit of dirt? This is the question that you need to ask. All right, Chavez, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, this is new. This is brand new.
Brand
this
new.
is
Chavez has hijacked Scam's idea and he's claimed it as his own, but he managed to keep the assets, the Bitcoin and the Vault Horizon. Doesn't it sound a bit strange?
Bitcoin 2.0 that is there on the CoinMarketCap is just a token, is just a shit coin.
Oh, but remember the presentations that you watched Chavez deliver over the last, I think it was 4 months, because it's been going for 105 days. He said, absolutely guaranteed, you're never going to lose your money and everything's just going to be dandy. Keep investing, keep giving me the money, and I'll just keep doing these presentations for Uncle Sam, and then Sam's disappeared. Oh, I'll just carry on. I'll just keep his idea. Even though Sam's face is all over We Are All Satoshi, it's now going to be changed to Chavez's face. And he's probably going to have a shave. He's probably going to change his glass. Oh, no, that's after he's taken off with your money. He'll leave and he'll shave his beard and get new glasses, and you won't even recognize him if you walk down the street. That's what these scammers do. Oh, where's Sam gone? Anyone know?
Mike. No, sorry, Mike. Use your camera.
Hello?
Use your camera, Mike.
Use your camera, Mike. Use your camera. If you don't use the camera, you can't talk in the room. If you don't eat your meat, you can't have your vegetables. No. If you Pink Floyd, you know what I mean.
I can't do that.
Oh, I think I woke up Carl. He's got one eye open now.
No.
It's okay.
I mean, look at Carl. Can you see Carl? Carl's over here. Crypto Carl just stole 3,000 American dollars from a couple. He's got his jacket on. His background picture says he's in the Bahamas. What sort of guy does that sort of stuff? He's a thief in the Bahamas wearing a polar jacket. What the heck? Oh, I should start a podcast called that. Oh, search Apple iTunes for What the Heck, and you can hear my podcast.
Mike, I know you. Come on.
Chavez.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I was just wondering, so has the 1% and 2% daily, has that been paused for now?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's starting over. What part of starting over do you not understand? The coin, the shit coin that was going to be the most amazing coin since sliced bread is now a shit coin all in 48 hours because they ran out of money. They got 20% of their dream, and then the big advertising budget they had just drained out. So listen here. Listen. They're starting over. They have a new tech provider. It's Chavez. And he's got 9 people behind him helping him. And we don't know who they are, but they're going to be 100% transparent. Don't you worry. Hey, I've seen these scams before, and I know you might think Danny's been a bit charismatic, but I'm sick and tired of these bastards. And I tell you what's going to happen. He's going to disappear in the next 7 days. And I'm not talking disappear. I'm talking about he's just going to disappear. I've seen it before. They have this ditched attempt of fooling the community. And this is their last grab of money from the community. So do you want to be part of it? Give him your money that you can afford to lose because he's going to disappear. If I were running this scam, I'd be very good at it because I know them very well. You know what I'd do? I'd delete all the YouTube channels. I would remove all the websites. I would just delete. Any bit of evidence I had, I'd remove it immediately. These videos that I'm doing aren't just Danny doing long form videos for the hell of it. This is an archive of information. This is proof. If these guys ever go to court and anyone knocks on my door and wants some information about these guys pushing these scams, I'm going to hand it over. I'm going to actually show you guys what I do. This is obviously my YouTube channel, and I'm pretty rampant. This is my website. If you go to the Contact Us page, I'm just going to go to workshop mode. Go to the Contact Us page. You can send me any information. Now, currently, I'm getting a denial server attack because a scammer decided to try scamming me for defamation for $3.8 million. Oops. And you can see he's now been ordered to pay my legal fees of $27,500 in the press today. Quite proud of that. And also, all throughout stuff, I'm living the dream, I tell you. Anyway, so now, for the last 4 months, this guy's been doing a denial server attack, which just means that when you go to my website, you'll need to click the button to prove that you're human. I know you're human, but Google needs to know you're a real human. So here's a form where you can fill it out and tell me your name, your email address, your username. Oh, no, this is not KYDC details. You can keep it anonymous if you like. The information does go to me, and I may use the information you provide, but if you don't want me to mention your name and keep it confidential, let me know, and I won't use your name. Now, the couple that lost $3,000 to Carl, they're quite happy for me to use their name, but I can't remember their name to tell you. But they lost $3,000 to VAV, and they were asking for my help to get it back. But when they said that Carl had given them a bank account number to put the money in, I knew that he was done. Now, I can go to the ATO, the Australian Tax Department, and report him for money laundering because he shouldn't have handled the money of another entity and put it through his own bank account. And they could literally now go to their bank and demand that the bank reverses the charges because of crypto fraud, and they didn't get the warning that they should have, blah, blah, blah. That's what it's like in New Zealand. I'm not sure if it's in Australia. But anyway, there's my website. Got that? Now, these are persons of interest. Now, if your name's in here, you're a dirty, disgusting scammer. Now, just to give you an idea, I've got 90-odd people in here that I'm gathering information on. So let's just go to one of those dirty, disgusting scammers, which is Kate, who's an Australian lady who did an hour-and-a-half presentation with me, telling me all about how wonderful We Are Satoshi was. And that video is actually on my YouTube channel. And from that, we've found out where Kate lives. We've found out she's a school teacher, what school she works at. We've found her mother. We've found her sister. We've found all her phone numbers, her details. We've found that she was associated with 8 other Ponzi schemes. So she's been involved in G99, Hyperfund, World Trader. I don't even know what they are. Gold Rocks, Easy Shopping Cards, V999, K-Bars, which is a friggin' Ponzi scheme, Freeway, Mindbase, and LioNet. All these scams, and you can see, if you look for the video, you'll see that that video, We Are All Satoshi, was actually one I did with Kate, and it's brilliant. But why I get so angry is Kate was showing us that with We Are Satoshi, I asked her if I gave her $10,000 today, would she get a percentage of that money? And she said, yes, she would. She went into the back office and she was showing us that she had signed up 42 people into We Are All Satoshi. Wonder if she's talking to those people. Now, Carl won't answer my phone call, and I might give him another ring in a minute when we get them going again. And they were taking out the money in real time. So they're getting paid as they go, and you're getting the promise of being paid if the dream happens. And never have I seen the dream happen. So don't think these guys are in the same boat as you. These guys have actually made money, taken money out of the platform. Kate showed us the withdrawals from the back end that had gone into her crypto wallet, and that's why it's so hard busting these scams, because these guys, like Kate, won't talk to me anymore. But I have sent an email off to her school telling them that they've got a lady who is doing illegal activities, providing financial information to people when she's not a financial advisor. So anyway, that's my rant. I just wanted to show you that. Let's get back into this, and I might give Carl a ring and see if I can wake him up, because he's still sleeping over there. I'll put it back into browser mode so you get a bigger picture, and away we go.
So since we are moving forward with the miner subscriptions, an affiliate model that sells a product. The product is miner, NFT miner, and the compensation is to sell the product. So this will work as a solution, though it was not supposed to be a solution, but let's work with this as a solution until we start the growth block together.
Okay. Also, that question has been asked and answered. Go ahead, Carm.
Hi, Tammy and Chavez. Just a question regarding the 3-star package.
Hold it. I'm just ringing Carl Miller. He's the guy that's... Oh, his eyes are open now. Seeing if he's going to answer. I don't know if you can hear that very well.
Is that going to be something that we're going to look at while you're doing the training tomorrow? Because I'm new to WAS, and I got in, I think it was about 2 weeks ago on the 3-star package. So just wanted to get more info on that.
Sure. Everything will be the same. It will remain the same. You have it. You have a miner.
Are you able to unmute Omar now?
Yes, I am. Thank you. Chavez, my question is more about the We Are All Satoshi, that the marketing budget. Now, what I want to know, was the marketing budget, has part of it been invested to bring revenue into We Are All Satoshi? Because coming to this end of it, it shows that something like that was not there.
You can answer that one, mate.
No.
Oh, Jackie will answer this for him, because Jackie's in charge of Chavez. I'm just ringing up Kate Longley now. Should we listen to see if she answers? Oh, thank you, Jazz. I love you too.
The marketing budget was like a business.
Excuse me, Tammy. Who the hell are you? Are you one of the leaders? If so, I thought you were being 100% transparent. Why aren't you letting the man, the tech man? Remember how Sam Lee was the tech man and he was in charge? Iron, steel, man, clout, no one could. Now we've got Chavez. Chavez Pulvis. I haven't got a name for him yet. And he's in charge. He's the tech man. But you keep interrupting him when you get the curly questions come out. You must be one of the leaders, Tammy Jackson. I know you scouted a ton of money from people in Hyperverse, and I also know you were one of the 55 that went to Dubai 2 weeks ago, the round table. You know, and are you involved in the golden parachute? Yeah, all sorts of stuff like that. You carry on, Tammy, and just tell Chavis to move to the side when you come back to shut down the room.
These customers. Emmy.
She's a hard-looking lady, isn't she? I reckon she's going to be Queen Bee when she's in the prison. I've got a noise for that. Hold up, we're going to prison noises. I have to bring it before I carry on. Here we go. There's the jail.
Hi, everyone. Okay, my question is, Chavez, it's all confusing, so...
You're the perfect customer. I mean, when I was doing Hyperverse, they talked about the metaverse and the Hyperverse and the blockchains and the staking and NFTs. And they had one of the presentations, the gobbledygoo that came out was so complicated, I had to sit there and go, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this voiceover. So I bluffed my way through it. So the fact that you've been watching this for an hour and you find this confusing, I understand what you are saying, and you are the perfect customer. So you listen to a friend or a family member and they look like they knew what they were talking, so you just believe what they said. That's the story. Most people have that story. All right, I'm sorry. Emily, I'll let you carry on talking.
Maybe it's not a big question. So is it, are we all Satoshi still?
Yes. What?
Yeah, we have to, because Chavis went and got a tattoo of WAAS on his arm. So if we get new branding, we have to have the same letters. Otherwise, he's going to have that tattoo for the rest of his life. Unless it was a stick-on tattoo, Chavis, was it?
Okay. No, I don't know. I'm just asking. And
Does the branding really matter, though? Does it matter what you look like? You have got Sam's face all over it. Do you want Sam's face? Because he's going to be a prisoner soon, if he's not already in prison. And, you know, he was the guy that stole all the money off VAV and also VidiLook. And no doubt there's no money left in the Vault Horizon because they're starting over. Yeah.
initial investment, which is the 1,500 investment we did, still on, it's valid, or we lose that?
Oh, no, this is, you all are here, you all are listening to me because you did not lose the money.
You lost no money, but there is no money, and give us more money.
Okay. And another...
Did she get muted? Professionally muted, not by me, but she's talking and no words are coming out. So here they come. Listen.
Derek?
Tammy's back in. Tammy's in charge here, remember. Let's just say Chavis wears the pants, but Tammy tells him which ones to wear.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Right. Quick question. I'm concerned just a bit about the marketing budget. We seem to experience a problem when, this was an issue. So going forward, it's the same situation. What if this happens again and nobody's beginning to draw out of this habits?
No, nothing will happen because
there's no money.
I'm mentally stable.
Oh my God. We don't know who the hell you are, Chavis. You didn't even exist before this. Stephen Rees-Lewis comes to mind, paid actor. There was another Ponzi scheme Jan Gregory was running, and he was flouting this PDF file, and he was showing off the CEO, and the CEO didn't exist, and I found his photo on LinkedIn. Stephen McCullough, the guy that tried to sue me for $3.8 million and failed miserably, he had a fake country called the United Allied States. He had Congress. He had the Minister of Finance, the Transport Minister, and all these ministers, and all the photos. And the website, I went through and found as many people as I could. 2 people I found didn't even know their photo was on this website. So who is this guy? Where's Stephen Rees-Lewis? He was in the Hyperverse, if you didn't know, he was the CEO. And Keith Williams and Kalpesh Patel said that everything's fine, you just got to have faith, you got to focus on the big future. And now all of a sudden Chavis is in here saying that there's not going to... The problem that just happened, you blew through $240 million worth of marketing budget. You waited until the last $7 million was bled out of it. And now you reckon that was the most successful platform ever, but you're now going to do it again with no marketing budget. How's that going to work? And you're going to tell them again, like you did last time, total peace of mind?
And I don't jump on Zooms to Zooms and say, come on, put your money in this, and then this, and then this, and then this. So,
okay, Chavez.
Hey, Tammy has to stop him talking again. She must be a lawyer and telling him not to condemn himself. She always cuts him off. Is he the tech provider? Is he in charge? Does he have 100% control of the business or what? Or is Tammy the one in charge? Or is it Tracy? Or is it Crypto? Crypto's asleep again. Carl, wake up. Wake up, Carl. You've stolen people's money. You should be happy. Or is it Tracy? Did I say Tracy? Or where's Susan Goldsmith? She's also been around doing this for years. She's gone to sleep. She's gone.
Yeah. So this Bitcoin 2.0 doesn't require a marketing budget. So that's why it kind of is a standalone thing. It runs on its own. It has its own engine. You'll be mining Bitcoin just like regular Bitcoin is being mined. You're mining Bitcoin 2.0. Doesn't require any input like the marketing budget did.
It's a miracle. Oh, yes. Alrighty then. Yep. They have just come up with the perfect entrepreneurial idea. You guys don't have to do anything. You don't have to have any worries. You just need to give a little bit of that USDT, and every 10 minutes, you guys are going to make money, and life's going to be awesome. You're going to have a passive income, and you can get a yacht like Brenda Chanda. Remember her? She's gone into hiding. They think she's in Dubai. No one can find her. If you know where Brenda Chanda is, let me know. If you know where Ryan Jew is, let me know. I keep getting videos of Ryan Jew. Last seen May this year in, we think, Nepal, studying the video. So if you know where anyone is, please, please, please do go to my website. Any information. Remember, I am building a massive jigsaw puzzle and I need your help. Any piece that you give me helps fill one of the edges up or makes it more colorful or a better overall picture. So any information you have on anyone, I do know a lot of people, and I do know I've been busting a lot of scams. And I'm going to say it one more time. I know you're getting sick of me talking, but do you know how I bust these scams and how I know they're scams? It's not rocket science, ladies and gentlemen. There's 3 things. It's called the DDH scam busting techniques. Number 1, if it involves crypto. That's one red flag. Anything with crypto, caution, caution. Anything at all with crypto, you need to have caution, right? So number 1, and then the next one, what do you think that is? The next thing is actually any scheme that offers a reward to someone who markets it. So if I sold a $10,000 package, do I get a commission? And if you do, and it has that in it, those 2 things, 2 big flags waving in the breeze. And the third one is if you give me your money, I'm going to give you a reward. Not interest. We don't have interest in crypto. We have rewards. Just like credit card companies give you rewards when you spend money. Well, the same with this scheme. Is if you give us your money, we're going to reward you. And we're going to give you carrots. Crypto, referral system, affiliate system, commission structure, multi-level marketers. Third one is it sounds too good to be true. They're going to give you rewards because you can never get those rewards out. Those 3 things, boom, you could have taken my role as the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. All right, let's carry on with the straight face Tammy Jackson. Oh, I love Tammy. Oh, she's gorgeous.
Logistic.
Hello. Hey, Chavez, my question was like I heard you listening. My question was I heard that you said that what it was already withdrawn for your 1x, that you said that it'll be already accounted for. But what if because on a lot of on my team, even though it showed like that I withdrawed and I took the withdrawal out, I really didn't get that money because I was a lot of my teams that they took a loss in VideoLook and stuff like that. The money that I withdrawed out, it went directly right back into the company up under their new accounts. So even though I didn't withdraw their money and never did physically get the profits out, was I'm gonna lose that too? They're gonna be counted like it was my 1x?
Okay, I understand. So you withdraw from one weare Satoshi account to another? Did you do that? Where is he?
Miraculously, he's
So
disappeared.
let me explain. Okay.
Okay.
If you have Parvis, if you have withdrawn from one WAS account to another and you have deposited, so your money is both everywhere. So you have whole your 1x in both the accounts, no problem. Because it was your money that so it was a part of your funds, right? Seed. That's why I've written seed. It's there. So you will get it from one account.
Jarvis, you're not making this up as you go, are you? Because it sounds like it.
And the other account. You can claim it with WAS tokens, no problem.
No problem.
Awesome.
Nothing's
Mario.
a problem for Jarvis.
Hi, yes, please. The question I have is, will you be able to compound your returns to buy more mines? And will there be a fixed amount of mines that are available for purchase? Because obviously the more mines, the less tokens will be mined as more miners are bought.
Yes, you can buy. So I'm introducing a functionality to allow the users to buy multiple of them, and you can run thousands of miners in one cell phone, no problem. You can even run a node.
There's a scam called wewe.Global, and I managed to get them flagged with help of many other people, I must say, with the FMA here in New Zealand. Now, what was his name? The guy that runs it. Anyway, a bit of a slimy dude. Ran back to Dubai because when he got flagged, he decided it wouldn't be wise to fly into New Zealand. I forgot his name, but anyway, and we managed to get Martin, who wrote the article about me today, to do an article and go in there with cameras. And basically, after we'd finished flagging this company, long story short, they cancelled the next two events, got flagged by the FMA before the event happened by about 12 hours to warn people. And Diego, that was his name. And then he had a round of golf in Central Cove in Australia, and then he flew back to Dubai, and he's been stuck over there ever since. But wewe.Global have been promising that if they've got Kalpesh Patel marketing them, and Kalpesh Patel is also marketing another one called Databank. And people now can't get their money out of wewe.Global. So they're just looking at their figures in the back end like they've got some value, but you can't transfer the coins out. And everybody is having the same problem. So if you're invested in wewe.Global and you're trying to get your money out, which is shamed upon, it doesn't happen. Now, what they've done is they produced a computer and cell phones. And you guessed it, the cell phones aren't released yet. And they've got a prototype phone that they keep holding up with a white glove on. But can you imagine Apple bringing out a new iPhone and saying they're going to bring this amazing phone that mints tokens, not mines, but mints tokens. It's two different things, and it's easy to get them mixed up. And not showing you the phone. Imagine that Apple didn't show you the phone working, but this is what they're doing. Anyway, you guessed it. You can pay $1,200. I think it's $1,300 pounds, and you can pre-order your phone. Yeah, people were telling me I'm an idiot. So I researched the guy that brought it in Australia. Steve Kondos is his name. I found out that he had not paid any tax for the last 3 years. He commutes back and forth to Dubai like it's the morning commute on the train. And he's over there. I think he's just come back. He broke his wrist. Hope your wrist is all right. But I've done some gnarly videos on that guy. I went through the last 8 Ponzi schemes this guy had been promoting, right through to Agano Gold Coffee, to OneCoin. He was the guy that brought OneCoin to Australia. So I'm researching every single one of these guys and watching them. Jarvis, there's nothing on him. He's the new boy on the block. He's probably paid by leadership. Instead of getting $5,000 a month, they're probably paying him $10,000 a month until he puts his name out there. So really annoys me. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Remember, this video is going to be live tomorrow morning for the people who are watching me on YouTube live. Okay, but I'm just recording it and you're watching me record. Hi. All right, let's get into it.
Your cell phone.
Nice.
So, what I meant to say is wewe.Global are producing the cell phone and computers, and it's all gonna never happens. And they just said there that you'll be able to mint tokens on your cell phone. Minting mining are two different things. If you're mining Bitcoin, you need a lot of energy, and that's the problem with Bitcoin. It's not really that environmentally friendly because you need a lot of energy to do the minting or the mining, whatever it's called. I'm not really a crypto genius. Don't listen to me. Do your own due diligence.
Michael?
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Ave. My question is with the proof of reserve, because I know in terms of guarantee, we all know in business or banking, everything, we know little limit of guarantee. But I want to know with the proof of reserve, just in case we have an issue, because I still talk about the guarantee. What would happen? What is the asset that we have? Like maybe Chavez is not around, the proof of reserve is there. How can I withdraw or have access to that proof of reserve to do a withdrawal from that account?
Sure. So let me tell you how it works. So the whole Bitcoins that are there in the proof of reserve, Bitcoins are the liquidity of the VOS token. So when the proof of reserve matures or we reach at $100,000 in Bitcoins or 500 days, you will.
No. 395 days, you're still counting down, aren't you? And then I don't know, man. This guy knows that Bitcoin is going to go from, I think it's around $30 a Bitcoin at the moment. It's going to go up to 100. Because Sam who said he had thousands of employees, Sam who said that he had 8 buildings that he leased in Dubai, Sam who drives around in a BMW claiming it's his, but it's actually a friend of his, Sam that got locked up for 3 nights because he wrote out 2 dud checks for $1 million to Garrett's old business partner and got arrested, Sam who has 2 legal cases pending, and Sam who has a travel ban and cannot leave Dubai, said that Bitcoin is going to be worth $100,000 in 500 days and started We Are All Satoshi and been doing flogging all these meetings all the time to the community, and people have been giving money. And Sam who said he had $240 million marketing budget and he was paying people out of it, and Sam who does cocaine, and Sam who drinks like a fish, Sam who used to live with Garrett for 3 months and then left and then claimed, and Sam didn't even own his own house. Max, who owns the software company that develops the software that runs these platforms, isn't VidiLook, which you may have heard of if you're just in We Satoshi, VidiLook, VAV. Sam is technically a quarter partner. Max, Peter, Sam, and another guy I haven't found the name out of yet are the people that produce this software. Now, Sam knows everything. Sam has also stole $50 million from my neighbours in Australia. He's probably working with Carl. They started a company called Blockchain Global, right? Okay, heard of that? No, they listed themselves on the Australian share market as an exchange. Maybe ATX, APX, I forget the exact name, look it up. It's all over the papers here. And then they sold shares at 20 cents each. Sold 50 million of them. Everything was secure on a laptop. Laptop went missing. Just so happened Ryan Jew was still in hiding, and Sam, our baby, went missing for 8 months. Sam stuck his ugly head up in Dubai, started up Stable Deo. Now, Stable Deo was a company that the 2 businessmen and Garrett, that was associate, were going to start buying land, and they were going to do property development and then break it up so that the mum and dad investors can afford to get involved in the property market with little money. So it wasn't a bad idea. They were trying to do something authentic. So this is what Garrett was telling me. I'm not sure everything Garrett said is authentic, but it does sound like he knows what he's talking. It makes sense. Some of it does make sense, but I've seen everything in this game, so I'm not going to take sides. Now, these 2 guys got sick of Sam, so Sam turned We Are Stable Deo into a data gathering company, and he's collecting everyone's KYC details. Okay, you know that, don't you? Because when you go to register in We Are Satoshi, even today, you've got to go through Stable Deo. Now, if we just forget everything I just said then, right? Sam said that crypto is going to be worth $100,000 in 500 days. They've got 395 days to go. Now, if we just forget everything I just said and we go back to Hyperverse. Now, Chavez is going to release this out at the moment. He's claiming that you can start from 50, I'm forgetting the exact figure, I think it's 50, 500, and 5,000. Hyperverse started off doing 300, 600 and 900 packages and giving you rewards of 3 times your return on your money in 600 days. Then it all started to die because people created multiple accounts, so they said, and then Hyperverse came out and said somebody hacked into the platform and stole all the money, and they paid him $400 to $400 as a bug finding fee, and they managed to talk to all the exchanges and stop big money moving around the internet because they had a thief that was doing all the stupid lies that come out. Anyway, and what I'm trying to get at here, kids, is that the same thing's happening. It just continues, and they just keep telling lies, and they keep promising the metaverse. I mean, Hyperverse is all about a metaverse and you know, the blockchains and NFTs and the whole nine yards. It's just a whole lot of crap they tell people. All they're after is your USDT. And Blockchain Group was the first one. If you have a look at the picture at the background, right? All these logos, this is what I'm talking about. All right, so those logos are all the different logos that's been associated with Sam Lee, right? Now, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I've forgotten. I lost my train of thought. But what I'm trying to say is a lot of money's gone missing. It's your money. These guys are taking it. Ryan Jew's gone into hiding. Sam Lee stuck his ugly head up, started Stable Deo, couldn't get it going. The business relationships he had seemed to fall apart. And then he started up his own We Are All Satoshi. Flogged the hell out of that as much as he could. Couldn't success. Looked like VidiLook they were working out of the same offices. And then all of a sudden, I remember I did a video. He jumped into a Zoom meeting with 3,000 people. He tried to hijack the audience. Then a week later, he's releasing VAV, put your money in, shake it all about. And then he kept all the money. And it's just, I just see so much of this stuff happening. It's starting to get on my nerve. I'm starting to go a bit loopy. Are you guys listening to me? Anyway, and now you got Chavez, which is, in my opinion, a paid actor. And then you got Jackie, who's leadership. These are the dirty and disgusting scammers. There's people are just innocently, and you got friggin' Carl here who stole $3,000 from Australians and put it in a bank account, and he's sleeping on the job. It's disgusting. Anyway, that's my rant. No more ranting. Well, let's finish this up. Otherwise, this will go on for a long time.
Take out your WAS token, and through WAS token, you will just cash out Bitcoins with a swappable pair. So you don't have to do anything. We don't have to do anything. It's an automated process on chain, and there is a smart contract for this. So you will just cash out your Bitcoins with your WAS tokens, nothing else. It's automated. And now that the leadership will co-own the proof of reserve with me, so you will have better visibility and more trust.
Thank you, Beverly.
Hi, thank you, Chavez. I'm really sorry about this, but I think I need to address the sort of elephant in the room here. Is the gentleman that caused all the chaos, is he still involved with your new project, or
No.
is he completely gone?
Sam, or you're still blaming Garrett? And I've seen this lady before. She could be a paid actor, placement person alert, maybe. She's asking all the right questions.
No.
How did you get the keys to the wallet then, Chavez? How come Sam's quite happy for you to keep using his face? And how come you're still using his software? And I thought he owned the technology that runs this platform, but now you say that you're the new technology provider. Is that because all the leaders are actually pulling the strings here? Was Sam the paid actor? Are you the paid actor? Who's behind the scenes? Oh, go to the video on my YouTube channel. Sam Lee is gone. Listen to the first half an hour of that video.
No. Do you want...
So it's just you and the leaders.
That's the only answer we need for that is a yes or no answer.
Oh my God, Tammy, you're so rude. Somebody had invested money in Sam Lee's project. This is We Are All Satoshi's group. And a lady has come in here, where is your manners? And asked a very genuine question. Has the gentleman, and he shouldn't be called a gentleman, who's left, gone? And Jackie, Tammy, I always call her Jackie. Jackie Holmes is the other lady. And straight-faced, I've got no wrinkles. Tammy says, I shouldn't get personal, I know, I can't help, I get carried away. You try doing this sort of stuff for a living. She says that is a yes-no question. So has Sam Lee gone? Yes.
And the answer is no.
No.
No?
Thank you, Beverly. Nora.
Get her out of here. Hit delete.
All right. Good afternoon, Tammy and Chavez. I don't want to go into detail, but I think I DM Tammy, and I think you know what I'm talking about. It's me, Nora. I chatted with you, but
And she will say, because I've watched these so many times, let's carry that conversation offline, okay? If it's a curly question, Tammy will say, let's carry it offline. We haven't got time for it now. We've got commitments.
I want you to please.
I think I answered your question when you DM'd me, Nora.
You did. Okay. I just wanted to. All right, honey. Thank you so much, though.
Thank you.
That's all I wanted to.
Okay.
Waste of
Thank you,
time
Nora.
question.
Bowsy, this is our last question.
And Julie also. Julie.
Who?
You do as you're told, Chavez.
Okay.
You won't get a
Go ahead,
bonus.
Bowsy, Julie.
Oh,
Julie.
well,
Oh my God, Carl, Crypto Dundee has woken up. Hello, good morning, Carl. How are you? Have you spent the $3,000 you stole from the Australian couple?
I'm sorry. It looks like the question has already been answered, and because there is no further questions. So I was wanting to know, because since I joined this We Are All Satoshi in May, I was saying Sam in this business, and he was like the one who was being presented as the number one of this company. Now he's not here. So who is the CEO of this company now?
Chavez, 100%. No worries at all. He's got the keys to the vault because Sam just walked away and left all the Bitcoin in the Vault Horizon. And now they've got 9 people who are looking after it all. They just appointed them all in the last 48 hours. But you guys are in charge here. Remember that. And remember, we ain't lost no money. No, there's money here. No one's lost any money. It's just got no liquidity. It's like a Bitcoin, isn't it? You've got all these tokens. There's no liquidity. We just need to find some stupid people who are going to invest in this once again. I'm sorry, I won't get started. Carry on, mate. You're asking good questions. I like you.
And what is next? What
Not as next. They're going to scam you again.
is the team, the leading team? Who are they?
Great question. That's the question I want the answer. Remember, they said they're going to be 100% transparent. 100% transparent. So, Chavez, show us how that's going to work.
Me and the key leaders.
That's a great answer.
Julie?
Oh, get him off. Did you notice? Tammy must have did he disappear? He's gone. So she's cut him off. So he asked a good, genuine question and he got the yes-no answer, key leaders, and he got kicked off and she's gone straight on to the next person. I can't help myself. What a bitch. What a horrible lady. I can't stand her. So many people say that Tammy Jackson is like, yuck. And I have to say, I don't want to get personal here, but these are scammers. Hey, why don't you try suing me for $3.8 million like the last guy for defamation? And you'd have to prove that you didn't have a tarnished reputation first. That's what I did to protect myself. I did a 4-hour, 47-minute long video in reply to a cease and desist letter showing that Stephen McCullough was a dirty, rotten scammer. And I crucified him. Overwhelming evidence that this guy had nothing to worry about me defaming him and defaming his great name because he's already defamed himself. And then he filed for discontinuance 1.5 hours before it went to, well, I was in the High Court with the High Court judge and he holds up a piece of paper and go, is this guy backed out of this? And I go, it looks like it. And now he had to pay $27,000 on my legal fees. And while we're on the subject, just have a wee look at this. This is an article. This is the Press newspaper. This is my national newspaper. And I was looking at it this morning and coming down here and I go, oh, look, American businessman tried to gag a Christchurch scam buster. Martin Van, I can't say your last name. Vienberg? Oh, sorry, mate. I butchered your name. Oh, no, we can say it. Look, we'll try our computer speaker. Speak. You got this computer. Now? One more time. Third time lucky.
Martin Van Beenen.
Van Beenen. I always get his name wrong. Anyway, here's an article about me being totally vindicated. There's me in the paper today. That's how I roll. Anyway, let's have a look. We've only got another 11 minutes of hell to go and then we'll be done. I better round this up. Remember, there'll be timestamps in this and you can go to the very underneath the video. There's a little more button. Click more, and then you'll little wee boxes, and you'll be able to ping to the part you want to see.
Hi, thank you so much. Thanks for taking my call or my question. I appreciate it. So you may have answered this question. We had about, a little over $3,000 in our.
Oh, you're not allowed to talk money. We talk rewards. Oh, this is not Hyperverse.
We're getting ready to withdraw. My question is, can we use any of that money in the that withdrawable amount to purchase a new?
No, no, lady. We take money. We don't give money. It's a one-way street. You give me the money and we be nice to you. And then when you want your money back, we say, look, not my fault, not my problem. Carl, which I've got his phone number. If anyone ever wants Yvonne's phone number, she works in a ticketing office in Australia, and I'm leaving messages there. And if you want Kate Longley's phone number, or any scammer's phone number, because Sam, I just rang him literally 10 minutes ago, but his phone was engaged. If you want anyone's phone number to abuse, just let me know and I'll give it to you, and you can ring up and ask where the money is. But unfortunately, Chavez is going to say, we're starting over. This is a brand new day. It's a brand new dawn.
NFT.
Question was answered. Yes, you can.
Oh, Jackie's telling Chavez to shut that up, and she's going to answer the question for Chavez because it's already been answered. Go for it, Tammy.
And Zach, and then Deborah is going to be our last question.
Oh my God, that's it. They just went no.
I wanted to go till 3:30. We're at 3:30.
Doesn't Julie look happy with her answer that she got? You can see her down there. I'm sorry, Julie. That must be gutting that you've invested in a company who just gave you a nod, no money.
Before or half hour past the hour.
Thank you, Chavez and Tammy. My question is it possible some other people can they copy or create a Bitcoin 3.0 so many versions of Bitcoin can come and then the value of Bitcoin
many people will try to recreate Bitcoin, forked Bitcoin, but they were not successful because of so many reasons. Come to the training tomorrow. I will show you initially this thing only, why it is different, why it's not different than Bitcoin, and why everything that was created is different.
Anyone can create a token. It doesn't take long. A couple of hours you can create a token. So I've been told by my experts. So remember, the reason why you all invested in We Are Satoshi, because of the wisdom and the wealth of knowledge that Sam Lee had. He talks to governments and he advises people, and he advises, finance companies how they should set up. He's even last week, he was talking about how he was talking to people in the Tokyo Stock Exchange, and he had a wealth of knowledge. Now, Chavez, he said he's never ran a company before, but he's going to step up and give it a go. Go, Chavez.
Thank you. And second question is, what is the biggest risk for the previous one? Liquidity was the biggest challenge. How about for this one? What is the risk? Well,
there was no risk in the last one.
And there's no risk in this one. Are you actually going to say that?
The only thing that caused problem
was Sam.
Was, you all know?
Sam. I'll say it for you, mate. Now you're throwing Sam under the bus. Last week you were throwing Garrett under the bus. And then you were going to throw Conrad under the bus because he works with VidiLook, which is the same company. They'll work out of the same tech office. And now, don't forget, Chavez is the tech owner. Sam was the tech owner 48 hours ago. So just saying, if you think about this, right? Okay, let's think about this. I'm think. I've gotten the answer to my own question now. I hate it when I do that.
Why and how? There was nothing else. There was no problem. It is a perfect system.
Perfect system that lasted 105 days, burnt through $240 million worth of marketing budget. And now I'm not saying this is the case because I think they're all full of shit. They were relying on new money coming in, and when they have a fail safe on these systems, and I shit you not, Garrett, who used to theoretically be touted as the owner of VidiLook, the first time it shut down, and then they claimed it was a beta, and they claimed they had 6,000 multi-accounts, and that's why it fell down. The problem was there was more money going out of the software in a 7-day period than there was coming in. So the system automatically shuts down. What's his name? Comrade, 3.5 weeks ago, roughly, he left. And he has overwhelming evidence to absolutely crucify Sam Lee. So they're not going to throw him under the bus. That was my thought I lost a few minutes ago. It come back eventually. And then they started up VidiLook 2. And they had a half-price sale, which was only going to be a one-timer. And they put pressure on you to sign up within 24 hours. And then after the sale, they said they're going to run many more sales afterwards, because that's what you do. You just fool people into hurrying them. And also the half-price membership. So people could buy a $1,500 membership for $750. But instead of getting, I think it was $55 a day, could be wrong, and you had to look at 100 adverts of made-up adverts out of a database that weren't relevant. There was no advertisers. They lied on their website. They said they had 100 different partners. I'm getting off the tree, aren't I, here? Anyway, just lies, say anything you want to hear, and just to shut you up to get your USDT in. The half-price membership only got paid out half the rewards, but never got to the stage where we were getting any rewards anyway. Okay, you got that? And then all the money's gone missing, not to mention VAV. And then also We Are Satoshi. They just had this package that they released 10 days ago where they had a $5,000 package. And in my community area, there's a guy who's a YouTuber, and he said he bought one. And a lot of the leaders say they bought this $5,000 package just to show trust in Sam. So all this money coming in, and now Sam's disappeared. But don't worry, all the money's safe in the Vault Horizon. It's just ridiculous sort of stuff to even think that this is true. But every question he's answered here, anytime it gets tricky, Tammy jumps in. So Chavez has just said he's number one, 100% owner. How can that be true? There's no truth in anything what these guys says. Right, carry on, Chavez. Don't say too many bad things about Sam, because he'll come after you. He's a very dangerous man, and he has no fear. And remember, in the video I showed a wee while ago, he said in Dubai, everyone's guilty. You have to prove you're innocent. So everyone in here that's in Dubai, guilty.
That this industry has ever witnessed. I can challenge.
Yeah, and it fell over.
The thing that brought the other system to
Tammy, let him speak. Let him wear the trousers.
Have a no marketing budget was the sentiment change, and the people being comfortable and feeling and being trusting. That's what changed. And that's what every business needs. Every business needs positive sentiment. They need consensus. They need belief. And that changed. And when that changed, people began to aggressively withdraw from the marketing budget, which drained it. So we don't have that issue with Bitcoin 2.0, because we don't have a marketing budget for that. That's an engine that runs by itself. No one's in control. It does its own thing. Deborah?
That means it's
This is our last question. And when we're done with this, we're going to end this call, and we'll be back again at 7 p.m. US prime time call at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Please figure out what that means for you and your time zone. We'll be repeating this call, and if your question is not answered here, hopefully it will be answered later on this evening.
Does everyone have validation? Does everyone that was in this meeting feel like, oh, it's okay? For a minute there, I thought I lost my money. Oh, and I've got a new strategy, new plan. I just need to wait and go back about an hour and a half ago. Sorry, this is a long one, but there's so much to go through. People ask me why I don't make shorter videos, because I have to go over this bullshit. Chavez said that people will make money every 10 minutes. People are going to make money every 10 minutes if they just trust him. Just like you trusted Sam, and you trusted Keith Williams, and you trusted Kalpesh Patel, and you trusted Clayton Ford, and you trusted Brenda Chunder, and Bitcoin Rodney, and Des Amy. Oh, that's not Susan Lawrence. Oh yeah, and also I want to tell you something that you probably haven't figured out. Now Garrett rang me up. Now when he said VidiLook Beta crashed, and he said he left, and he said Sam paid him $55,000 out of the super wallet address of the crashed Ponzi scheme, which means that these leaders still get the money when the system crashes. This is the scam. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are the peasants. You are the mum and dad investors. You feed the Ponzi scheme. As soon as the Ponzi scheme's hoax is up and money starts going out faster than it's going in, they shut it down, and then they divvy up the money to the leaders. Tammy Jackson is one of those leaders. She was in Dubai just 2 weeks ago. Carl couldn't make it this time, but he sent along Yvonne Henry. She was there. Kate Longley was there, 2 Australian people. And everybody at the meeting, I've seen them for years promoting these Ponzi schemes. So that's what they're doing. All right, so what am I getting at here? I can't remember. Once again, I'm tired. I've had some long nights lately. But this is, I'm sorry, I've lost my train of thought.
Go ahead, Deborah.
I didn't have a question.
Oh, well, just come on here and waste people's time then.
I'm just grateful for Chavez, Tammy, and the others.
Oh, you're so wise. You're a lovely lady. Why would you be grateful for this bullshit? Come on, tell us why.
Head leaders that are going to present a new platform for us to invest again. And the one thing I like for all of us to remember, do not let greed take over your best judgments and decisions.
Oh my God, is she like the keeping at the end? Forget that rubbish she just said. You're all here because you want to get a passive income and you want to get money for doing very little. That's what we're all sold on the TVs and your Instagram accounts, that people are told that that's what life is. I'm an entrepreneur. I would honestly, without a lie, 70 or 80 hours at least I spend busting these scammers. I'm on the bones of my ass. How I survive, I used to have a business networking company where I get businesses together and people used to come along with their business, and I used to sort of look at it and go, I don't think you've got a business here. In fact, a friend of mine identified a business and he said, you've got a penguin. And people go, what do you mean a penguin? It's a beautiful bird, but it will never fly. Some people shouldn't be in business. I used to advise businesses. That's what I do. My business, when COVID came along, I tried to continue doing it on Zoom. Zoom is the platform which is responsible for a lot of these Ponzi schemes, because it was a godsend when COVID happened. We could all get on Zoom. These guys learnt to be lethal weapons. They're still using Zoom to manipulate people. These guys are professional, trained criminals. They know what to say to you. You're a one person making an informed decision. And I'm not going to go into other things, but I used to be in a religious cult. I used to be a Jehovah's Witness. I used to knock on people's doors. Every time I had an obstacle, I used to come up with a way of overcoming that obstacle. These guys do the same. They use techniques called gaslighting. They gaslight the community. Right now, Tammy Jackson has shoved people, deleted people, moved them on, stopped them from answering the question. And if you ask a negative question, she says you're not positive. And that's gaslighting people. And these are the techniques they use. So this lady to come in here and give them praise, she'll be somebody who knows somebody and they'll be part of the scam. And it's just disgusting. Somebody said I should go to Dubai and clean up the scammers. I don't want to lose my life. I wouldn't mind having to go at Sam Lee, because I think he would probably try humping my leg. I know I could look after myself. But these scammers all live in Dubai. That's another wee flag you want to look out for when you're investing in these Ponzi schemes. Please stop investing. What I was saying, what I do to survive now, if you don't know, I do drop shipping. My partner's a professional photographer, and I do drop shipping, and that's how we survive. And I spend most of my time doing what I'm passionate about. I don't know where this journey is going to go, but I enjoy what I'm doing, and I do like helping people. And sometimes I have great days, sometimes I have hard days. It's just the way it is. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I get the quest to be entrepreneurial, but I just don't believe that you can be entrepreneurial, putting your money into a platform and giving it over to somebody else, especially with somebody with a crooked history. What I recommend doing is something really simple. Find a product that you can sell to somebody else. Get the product, take some professional photos, write a really good description, put it on a Shopify account, sell the product, make a profit. Bring in 10 of those products when you find out that people want them. Don't bring in 100,000, just bring in 10, sell them, make a profit. And you grow your business slowly. You grow it like mold. You know, think big, but don't go big. And slowly you can build a nice passive income for yourself. Now I haven't worked on my business 1 hour today. I've been doing this video. It's Thursday in New Zealand. And I haven't even looked at the orders I did today. I will process them in about 20 minutes. That's what I do. That's how I make my money. And it took years to learn the formula to get it right. Or the other thing you could do is you become a consultant and you sell your time. And that's a service. And you might be a doctor. You could be a lawyer. That's what those people do. They sell their time. So find a product or a service, put a profit on it, work out, get some advice on how much to charge for your time. I charge $120 an hour plus tax. I used to charge $75 an hour and no one would buy my time. So I put my hourly rate up and I get more people buying my time. They have more respect for me now that I'm charging more than I were when I was less. Also, I'm just telling you some things that you could think of. I used to be a website developer. I might charge $5,000 to set up a website for somebody, but I'd never get anyone forking out that money. So now what I do is I sell my time in 10-hour implements. And they have to buy me for $1,200 plus GST. And within 10 hours, I can normally build most websites for them. And then when that time is done, I say, look, last time somebody paid me 10 hours to build a website, I produced this website here, this website here, this website here, and they'll get an idea what they'll get for their money. And I said, but we'll get you started and I'll give you some help. And I never discount that time, never. But I do give them 15 hours of my time. But I still get paid my hourly rate that I feel I deserve. And then when they want to when the website starts and it starts working, they start selling, they start getting what they want, and they want to take it to another level, they come back to me, they go, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that. And I just want to add and I go, right, you need to buy another 10 hours of my time. And that's how and that's what you learn by being entrepreneurial. You don't put your money into a platform like this and call yourself a day trader. You're not. You're just going to get scammed. So think about, if you want to be an entrepreneur, that's great. I don't believe you can become an entrepreneur. I believe you're a born one. I've always done weird things and I've had some very successful companies. I have learned, and the biggest lesson I'm going to give you, if you're listening to this and you understand what I'm saying, I know a guy that's a multi-millionaire. He's got a very successful business here in Christchurch called Cookie Time. His name's Michael Mayo. I hope I got that right, Michael. He came along to talk at one of my business events. And he came up with an idea that was rubbish once and it failed. And I said, what about Aristotle? And he looked at me and he said, you've got to have your failures because they are the compost for your next business idea. So in saying that, what have you learned from your experience with We Are Satoshi, VidiLook, VAV, Hyperverse, Hyperfund? What have you learned? Have you learned anything? It's not bad. Okay, you've lost money. Some lady in here said she put $10,000 down and lost it. I mean, that's sad. I'm sorry, you're not going to get your money back. There's no such thing as a one-times. That is never, ever going to happen. I was helping a group who do petitions, sign the petition, the lawsuit. What do they call it? A collective lawsuit. It's not going to happen because we can't get Sam in a court. He's going to be locked up in Dubai. We can't capture these people. They're hiding in Dubai for a reason. So anyway, that's my point. Anyway, let's listen to the end of this. I've just done my big rant for the day. Hope that was helpful.
Nice way to close. Thank you so much, Deborah. Appreciate that. So guys, what we have coming up is a phenomenal package. And Chavez has already explained to us what this looks like. He has already explained that this was going to be a layer on top of the WASP where you were getting 2% per day. Okay, this was going to be a layer on top of that.
Oh, this makes me sick.
Basically, it's a gift. Yeah, you have to pay an initial amount to get this gift out, but what it's going to produce for you.
Did she just say that kaboom, she needs to go to jail. What she's just said is very serious and it's a very... So 48 hours ago, Scam Lee was running We Are All Satoshi. He was telling everybody everything you wanted to hear. He's gone. He's no more. We don't know where he is. We're not talking about him. He was the fly in the ointment. They wanted to get rid of him. 9 people have now taken over We Are Satoshi. And Chavez is a new tech provider. Who knew that he was any good at a computer? I didn't. And all of a sudden, he's got himself a tech company and he's the new tech provider. Did you hear this? This is going to be hopeless for all the new people that the multi-level marketers will bring in because they won't know the history of this company. They'll see it from a new opportunity and they will invest. People are about to lose millions of dollars once again because this used to be called Bitcoin Group and then it changed to Hypertech Group, Hyper Capital, Hyper Fund, Hyperverse, Hyper Nation, Hyper Cosmos, Hyper Bond, Hyper NFT, Hyper Planet, Hyper Mall, Hcash. All these have come from Sam Lee and Ryan Jew. They are the scammers. And now they're going to come up with a new brand, a new skin to put on the same old website. Now, Gareth said that the VidiLook team, which isn't VidiLook, but the software company, produce thousands of different platforms like this. Are you going to sign up for this one because you believe that Chavez, who's a paid actor, no doubt, or a paid person, and Tammy Jackson is the one that's in charge? She picks out the trousers he's wearing. Are you going to get involved in this? Or are you going to become a vigilante like Danny DeHeck? Anyway, let's just hear the last few words.
Is going to be way above and beyond what you're going to come out of your pocket with. So it was a gift that was being given to us, I felt, that was going to be going along with the 2% a day that we have. So now, because that has come to a halt, we're going to continue on and just focus on the gift itself. You know, the gift of learning, the gift of understanding this industry even more. We're following the journey of Bitcoin. There's branding that's going to be changed along with this.
I'm ringing Carl Miller because he's awake now. Well, where's he gone?
Bitcoin for something really
Carl Miller hung up on me. Here's the guy that's been asleep. I keep ringing him. It's quite fun.
magical to happen that was supposed to happen on top of the layer of WAS, but also understand that there's not a complete loss in WAS. Okay.
Oh, isn't there?
The staking rewards is not going to at the end of the 500-day mark or whenever Bitcoin reaches $100,000. Those things still remain intact. That has not changed. So even though the back office is going to show your 1x when those.
Oh, I know this is going to be a long video, kids, but are you shitting me? Are we all dependent on Bitcoin miraculously, independently going up to $100,000 per Bitcoin? And after being preached this by Scam Lee, who's just been lying, cheating, stealing, doing cocaine and getting drunk and all sorts of an array of wonderful things, are you kidding me? That this whole platform is going to be successful when Bitcoin goes up all by itself without any influence of this group? And that's what you're banking on? Why do you need this group for? Go put some money in Bitcoin. You don't need these groups. Just go get some money in Bitcoin. You're done. Dusted. And there's no risk. Well, there's little risk. I'm not saying go and do it, but I'm just saying there's no risk if you don't put these wedges in between your plans.
Peaks happen, either one peak or the other, 500 days or $100,000. Either one of those peaks can bring you more than your 1x. It really just depends on what happens during that time. So it's not as bad as it seems 100%. Let's just look at it from a positive perspective because there is positivity in this. Yes, everybody is heartbroken that the marketing budget is gone. We were moving along just so well, and we really feel that it shouldn't have happened. And even though we may have some understanding as to why it happened, the fact is that it happens. You can't pick up spilt milk and put it back in the glass, okay? But we do have something positive that still goes on, okay? The cat can drink the milk off the floor, okay? The cat will lap it up, and we still have a glass that we can put more milk in, all right? So let's just look at this from a positive side and just...
Oh, my God. Be positive. Look to the future. Don't look back, because if you do, there's a whole lot of carnage. It's like having a tank cruising through the center of a busy city and driving over a whole lot of cars, running over people, school children, the whole lot. And you're driving your tank through and you just run it. And somebody says at the front, don't look back. Don't look back. Just keep going forward. We've got a friggin' tank. We've got a friggin' tank. Just keep driving the tank forward. That's all you got to do. Go, Tammy.
Move forward with this and just really expect something great, because Chavez hasn't even really, he talked for a good half hour or more when we first opened up this call and tried to explain to you all the benefits and positivity about how we're going to move forward. And we're going to talk about it again tonight if you didn't get it. But when we talk about it again tonight, please come with an open mind and look for the positives, because
her future depends on you making sure that you invest once again. I'm sure she's made a ton of money. Keith Williams, even though he is dying of stage 4 cancer, that's called karma, sorry about that, Keith, is living in a £3 million house. Where did he get the money from? Kalpesh Patel, living on the 56th floor of a very swanky apartment in Dubai overlooking the Majestic. He deserves it because he got a ton of money out of Hyperverse, Hyperfund. Brenda Chunda disappeared, allegedly brought in $640 million for Hyperverse. Disappeared. People are looking for her. If you know where she is, please share her location. Told her community she's getting death threats. That's not the truth. She's on the run. The men in blue, the men in black are after her. Where is she? Well, I think she's in Dubai. Where is Ryan Jew? Well, I think he's in Singapore. Where's Jaden Wee? Well, I think he's in Singapore as well. Where is Sam? He's gone. Uncle Sam, we don't want your scam. Go away, stay away. Glad you're not here anymore, but don't get scammed by these people.
Really, the positive aspect of this is right here in our faces. But sometimes we can not be able to see it because we're so stuck on what happened. And that's totally understandable. We deserve and we have a right. We have a right.
We have a right
to feel bad. We have a right to take a moment and feel bad about what happened because it's a bad
Come
thing
on, Carl,
that
answer your phone.
And we have a right to take a moment and feel
Timmy.
bad about that.
Shut up.
But what we ask you to not do is to stay there. Just don't stay in that space, okay? And the only one that can move you out of that space is you. And that goes according to how you...
He does. She is gaslighting you into being too scared to stand up. How can you have a conversation with me when I'm on fire about busting these scammers? How would you have a conversation with her? Even Chavez is sitting here. He's probably piddled his pants and he can't move when he needs to go to the loo. And he's sitting here going, I'm too scared to stand up to her. Are you? Just walk away. My recommendation, just delete everything on your computer to do with anything you invested with, and then just get it off your computer and focus on positive stuff. You know, go do a course and learn something about being an entrepreneur. Do a business degree. You know, learn about business. It's fun, but don't learn about giving your money away to these scammers.
Thinking to change, you want your perspective to change so that we can move on. All right?
You need to move on because, like I said, that tank that's just busted through the city, it's got a lot of carnage behind it. If you keep moving on, you don't need to look behind.
Have your moment, but just don't stay.
Have your moment. Say, I lost all my money, but don't come and bitch to them about it because they've got all your money and they don't care about you.
There, okay? Because it's not going to do you any good staying in the space that you can't do anything about. It's done. Let's move on. We got some awesome things that's ahead. Really, really nice things that's ahead. So that's all I have to say. We'll be on at, if anybody is here from the link in the chat for
See, they have to close the chat room off in this room. I've got a chat discussion on the right here. I think I doubled up some of the things. I'm just going to put that back on the screen. But these are screenshots of the chat conversation. I'll try to go a wee bit slow for you. Have a read of that while I just flick another screen. But these are people saying, well, if they've got money in the Vault Horizon, why not divvy it up between the members if they want to? I think that's a really good idea. Obviously, they don't have any money in the Vault Horizon. Why are they holding people to ransom with the Vault Horizon? They don't have a right to do it. They claim they're going to be 100% transparent. They haven't told us the 9 people who are behind it. If you were going to live in a country, you'd at least want to know who the Prime Minister was and who his team was, wouldn't you? And of course, the big moment that I'm absolutely loving, having a lot of fun with, is literally Carl, who's stolen $3,000 from people, is actually sleeping through 80% of the meeting. And he's one of the leaders. Absolutely joke. Anyway, I'll just get rid of that. Just wanted to show you that. So people are not happy, but the fact that they shut off the chat room is just ironic.
Okay, prime time is going to take place this evening. We can also put it on we are also Satoshi Telegram group so that everybody can get it. But join the call tonight so that we can continue on sharing this with the community that was not able to make it today at this moment.
The lucky ones.
All right. Chavez, go ahead and close out.
Do as you're told, Chavez.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here and for
trusting you. You're not going to say that, are you?
You know, collecting the ability and it's all about falling and then picking yourself up.
Oh, okay. So when you're climbing up a staircase and you trip on a couple of stairs, you don't go all the way back to the bottom and then you just carry on going up, but don't look back? No, mate. These people have actually been climbing an extension ladder. You promised them the world. They climbed the extension ladder to the very top, and then it went backwards. And they've cracked their head open, and they're bleeding profusely. Okay? Because of what you preached to them and what they believed that you were offering them. And they felt gullible enough because you gaslighted them in your meetings, and you told them a bunch of lies. Really? And you want to sleep at night, Chavez? Chavez, I know you're probably threatened by people at the moment. Not by people wanting their money back, but by these leaders. And you're probably perplexed and you're probably stressed and you can't get out of it. Just Get away from this group of people. I wish you all the best. You're just a paid monkey. You're Pinocchio. You've got strings attached. Everything you said has been coerced. And you can see that Tammy Jackson actually ran this meeting and Chavez was just a puppet with somebody with their hand, which I won't say in public.
Again and starting to walk. We will walk again together, hand in hands. And
Tammy will come in and cut him off because he will get carried away again, just like I'm getting carried away. Come on, Tammy. Tell him to get off. You watch.
we'll also run together. So the future is bright, and we have the best product and best solution. So I know you all are very emotional people, very innocent people.
Yeah.
Trust, but do not trust with your, this blindly again.
Do not trust this blindly again. His own words are my words to you.
Please, this is my request. So tomorrow onwards, we will start the training. Let's get back to work and let's learn together,
So I don't get this. You didn't have to train originally, but now you need to come to training and you're going to learn how to build this. I thought this was a passive income opportunity where you just give them money and you sit back and get daily rewards, but you're encouraged to recruit other people because all the training you're going to get is about recruiting. Any Ponzi scheme in the history of the man did not last because it mathematically doesn't add up.
The next big thing.
Ding.
And let's learn how to make money every 10 minutes. Hope you all are excited. See you all tomorrow. And let's unmute everyone for a moment.
Where's Tammy? Thought she was going to come back.
Awesome.
There she is. Told you. She couldn't help it.
Okay.
Say the last words, Tammy. Go on.
Thank you, Shabbos.
Thank you, Jarvis. Thank you,
Shabbos. Oh, Shabbos. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Shabbos.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Shabbos.
Our Savior.
Thank you. We love you guys.
From Sweden.
Oh, that's terrible, isn't it? I'll shut that off in a second. I just want to show you something.
No matter what. Let's rock.
Membership levels. Wow, there you go. Alrighty. So now what we've got is we've got Danny in the computer here. I just want to do a brief closure. I want to show you how to I do long form videos, and sometimes people go, why do you make these short? It's very hard when you're doing a voiceover of a meeting that was an hour 45. That's why with my 2 cents worth, it turns into a 3-hour friggin' video. Just saying. So this is my last video. So this is a video like you're going to be watching. And the video here is the one where Gareth threw me up and talked for an hour 22. I believe this conversation that I had with Gareth actually pushed Sam over the edge, and that's why we haven't seen him anymore. There's no doubt about that in my mind. And also, we fully exposed Sam Lee as a scammer. Well done, Danny. I'll pat myself on the back. I'll take some of the credit for that. And Gareth obviously put his name out there and actually, whoops, don't hit the mic. Really did a good job. So in here, you've got a wee more button. You click on the more, you get the description of the YouTube video. Now, hopefully I can get that big so you can see it. And it's got all the timestamps. Well, that might be where you click, but it's not. You go down to the bottom of your YouTube video and you'll see that there's these little wee chapters. Click view all. Right. So when you're here, you can see that you got all these on the chapters on the side. So that just means that you can click on here and go to that very part of that video. So I press play. It's not a very good look on your face there, Danny.
Clear things, right? When beta closed, I had about $45,000 locked up in VDL that I had basically earned from my downline that I'd been just saving there. And I basically got Sam to pay me out that $45,000.
All right, we're not going to carry on, but that's a very critical moment, a failed Ponzi scheme. Just like you've got failed We Are All Satoshi, they are saying that failed. No money left, all right? VidiLook, owned by Sam Lee, the same person, failed. Garrett said just then that he got paid $45,000 out of a failed Ponzi scheme, plus $10,000 for 2 months' wages Sam didn't owe, that owed him. So he got paid $55,000 out of a failed Ponzi scheme. So the money has been stolen by the leaders. The money has been stolen by Sam Lee. You have been helping them, feed them your money with trusting what they are saying is true. We've fully exposed Sam Lee. He's a scammer. And now Garrett is telling us there was money left in a failed Ponzi scheme. So that's it, kids. I can't do much more than help you than that. But hey, you've been listening to Danny the Heck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Quite excited today. Managed to get in the national newspaper and also my local rag, the Press homepage. On the homepage about me and a guy that was trying to sue me for $3.8 million, which is quite exciting. He had to pay my legal fees of $27,500. And that was a 4-month battle with a guy that claimed that I defamed him. But instead, I named and shamed him. And he's gone quiet. Haven't heard from him. Where's Sam Lee going to go? These are the questions we want answers to. Hopefully I remember to put a box that pops up about now, and it's called theheck.com. That's my website. You will need to prove you're a human because these scammers are actually doing a denial server attack on my website at the moment. Steve McCullough's been doing that for the last 4 months. So you need to tick you're human because I get 70 million requests on my website on a daily basis. They're trying to close my website down because when you search for names like Keith Williams, Bitcoin Rodney, or Brenda Chunda, or Stephen McCullough, or Sam Lee, or Kalpesh Patel, I own them on the internet. On my blog, on my website, you'll see all my videos, and I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme. Just like those disgusting Australian people, the Anzac Group, Yvonne Henry, Carl Miller, Kate Longley, George, I've forgotten your last name, I must look that up and get versed with it. There are 4 Australian people that literally took the money from a couple who invested $1,500 in VAV. Instead of putting it onto Sam's platform, they got given a Australian bank account number to put the money in, and it was called Rhino. I've got the company certificate, and I've also got the screenshots of the deposit going into a bank account. They weren't giving it to Uncle Sam. They were taking the money themselves. That's what it looks like. I could be wrong, but I've been trying to ring up Carl throughout the meeting. He won't answer his phone. I've been trying to ring up Kate, who's a single lady who is a school teacher, and she won't answer her phone. And Yvonne, well, she works at a ticketing office in Australia, and I have been leaving messages with her boss asking her to return my call, but she won't return my call. So what am I meant to think? Are these guys scamming people out of their money? I think they are. And now the game is up. What is Kate Longley going to tell the 42 people that she signed up for We Are All Satoshi? The video that is online, she did a presentation trying to entice me to sign up and my 2 mates, Rob and Jim. She signed up 42 people. In the back end, she showed me and my 2 mates, and you can have a look at it yourself, that she had been taking money off the platform as she's signing up people. So the scammers are not just the Sam Lee, even though he's not a good guy, it is the multi-level marketers. And I'm here to name and shame them. Hey, you've been watching, I know what you've been watching, late at night. Hey, it's only 12:30 tonight. I finished at 5:30 the other day. Thanks for watching. I'm Danny the Heck. I'll see you in the next video. Boom! That's how I record a video. Hey, got 13 people in there. Thank you very much. Nice to have you in my live. I did this earlier on, and I found it quite good. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but it's just what I do. I sit in front of a computer. So this video that I've produced will actually be hopefully live in about 8 hours' time. So what I do now is I've actually done this video in 2 parts, and I will add a little bit of pop-up stuff when I talk about stuff, like when I talk about my website. And then I will put a bit of music in it. I'll bookmark it with my intro, and then I will let it render. I use Final Cut Pro. I cut my videos up, and then I let it render overnight. And as soon as I wake up in the morning, before I even wake up and I even get the putty out of my eyes, I go down to my office, which is in my house, and then I upload the file. It takes normally about 3 hours to upload a 4K file. And then what I do is then I go to ChatGPT and I tell it what I talked about in the video, and it writes my description. Then I play the video live, and then I go back and I edit the video and I put all the timestamps in. So each video that I produce actually takes, I don't know, it would take at least, well, this is the second part of it. This has been going for 1 hour and 40 minutes. And I recorded the first part of it, which I'm assuming is part 1. I can tell you, actually. I'll tell you in a second, just out of curiosity. Let's see if I can do this without killing anything. Oh, my goodness. So this is going to be... So the first video I did before I went out for dinner was 2 hours, plus this one, which was an hour 40. So this is going to be a 3 hour, 40-minute long video. Somebody said, why do you do them so long? Well, these people sit in these Zoom meetings and they sit here for an hour 45 listening to these people telling them lies. So these people are the people that watch my videos. Hey, MCAR, I've forgotten your name. I do know it, but I won't say it. Thank you very much for your support. You're awesome. And it's nice to see I have got people in here. I've also got a Telegram group. If you really want to get involved in my community, I've got around about 400 people. The ironic thing about my Telegram group, let's ring up Carl again, is that my Telegram group, I'll just ring up Carl while we're waiting. He keeps hanging up on me now. My Telegram group has the scammers in it. So there's one guy in there called John Barksdale, and he's been arrested in Thailand for... I was... talking on my iPad to Carl, who wasn't talking. He was just listening. He's sick of me ringing him. I've rung him about, 20 times. But he won't discuss the matter of the $3,000. Anyway, when I rang him, it froze the live, so hopefully you're still there. But I might give him a ring afterwards, because it would be nice to know exactly what he's doing. But anyway, my point is, I don't know what my point is. I'm sort of been here too long. It takes about 10 hours to do a video. And then I put it online, I put all the timestamps in it, and then it's there for your viewing pleasure. But it also is an archive of what's happening with We Are All Satoshi. And if anyone asks me, I have a wealth of knowledge about who's involved. So, that's what I'm always saying to people. If you've got any information, let me know, because I get given some information. Oh, there was a guy here. So John, is it Banksdale? He got arrested for $124 million worth of fraud. He chats to me. He told me that Sam Lee owes him money. So I went back to Sam Lee and I said, oh, John says you owe him money. And then the next thing, Sam says, oh yeah, Hyperverse owes him money. Not me personally, because I'm not corporate. So it's just an underworld out there. Hey, all right, I'm going to stop this now. Hey, thanks for watching. And thanks very much for your support. I'll see you guys later. And I shall now have my time. See you guys. Ending.